Hey folks, what's up? How are we doing? Gonna have ourselves a short little stream today. Cause I can't sleep. Hooray. Hey Rat, sorry you're having trouble with sleep. It's okay, I accidentally took a nap today, so it's partly my fault. But that's just kind of what happens sometimes. Sometimes the depression gets to you, and you gotta lay down for a nap and refresh. I feel better, but I'm way too awake. And if I go to sleep now, it'd be dangerous. I'd probably sleep through my alarm and miss work, and can't do that. So, is what it is. I'll be fine. Appreciate the worry though. Figured I'd at least just do some streaming and get some of these cutscenes knocked out. Oh fuck, why did it fast forward so far? We're down to only 1 day left of the year. I know it's sudden, but we're gonna throw a year-end party tomorrow. Kick ass. Are you organizing this, Futaba-chan? Thank you for letting us know. Sudro's making New Year's Eve soba noodles for us. In that case, would it be alright if we met up in the evening? Oof. May I invite my sister? Go ahead, the whole place is reserved anyway. Then we should call Yoshizawa too. Morgana and Futaba already covered it, but she really helped him out in that palace before. We are endgame, we are past royal content, or not past royal content, we are past vanilla content, we are in royal. As far as I understand. She really helped him out in that palace before. And it's New Year's Eve, so it's not like she'll be busy at practice. I agree. Then you're officially our event coordinator. It's your job to contact her. She'll be thrilled. Alright, see you tomorrow.
A year-end party, huh? I'm already excited.
Morgana is real.
Oh, let's invite Yoshizawa right away. Thank you for inviting me. Although, I admit I feel a bit like I'm intruding.
There's no need for modesty. After all we've been through, there are no strangers here.
Yeah.
What is
you
that
really helped
scarf,
him out too.
Yusuke?
In that case, I'll accept your offer.
Yo, I really can't stop staring at that thing you're wearing.
I'm glad Ryuji is saying something.
So it's caught your eye as well. It happened to catch mine while I was strolling through
He's
the
coming out. By the way, guys, I'm gay. The whole group is just like, we know.
I bought it for myself as a reward for the end of the year.
It's his pride scarf. And then Akechi busts and he's like, I'm gayer.
What do you think about the scarf?
It's unique.
Oh, you've recognized its unique beauty as well.
I'd say it's a little too unique.
Futaba.
This fashion chat is fine and all, but if you don't dig into that soba soon, it's gonna get soggy on you.
Ah, yes. My apologies. Thank you for the food.
It's chow time.
Itadakimasu.
So good.
Sakura-san, you made these noodles yourself, right?
I could go for a nice hot bowl of soba right now.
They're amazing. You could open a soba restaurant.
Oh, thanks.
Also, new angle of LeBlanc. Yeah, it is, isn't it? I just kind of realized that.
I made a little too much, so if anyone wants a refill.
Seconds,
Sojiro's
please.
got the new camera installed.
How fast do you eat? You eat a lot more than I'd assumed you do, Yoshizawa-san.
Stomach's bottomless.
Seriously? While being that thin? Senpai, don't kid them so much. My appetite's totally normal.
Breaking news on our top story. After nearly 2 weeks of silence, the prosecutor's office is planning to move forward with the biggest case of the year. They have announced that they will move forward in the charging of Representative Shido for his confessed crimes.
This is also a new
It's
angle.
finally happening.
I was planning on telling all of you about this a little later. This case is all thanks to a certain man's testimony.
Akechi.
But I can at least share this one piece of good news with you.
And that would be?
The woman involved in his false charge case has finally come forward and provided her testimony. I can't say for certain yet, but his criminal record may very well be overturned.
I'm no longer a degenerate, huh?
For real?
Amazing.
That's wonderful. Congratulations, Senpai.
Of course, this is highly confidential. Got it?
What great news! Looks like we really will be having a happy new year.
This is incredible. It's an actual real-life good ending.
And then everything went to
And
shit.
after that, the 2-hour New Year's special of Tokyo Vice. A thrilling tale, jam-packed with some of the network's most famous faces. I'll never give up.
I've been seeing this guy on TV all the time lately.
Who he?
Oh yeah, he's a model turned actor.
Who
With
him?
a figure like that, I can see how he's gotten so popular.
So he's popular, eh? If I were more like that human, maybe Lady Ann would...
Morgana, you are a cat.
The year is winding down to its final moments. Let's take a look at how people are spending it all across the country.
Now that I'm thinking about it, a hell of a lot sure did happen this year.
Right? It's like, how many years of our lives did we actually live through this year?
I doubt we'll experience anything.
How
even
many times did we go to
similar it for quite
Mementos?
some time.
Each Mementos visit felt like a year.
Well, this is just from my point of view, but I really hope that's the case.
And I guess starting next year, we'll just be good boys and girls at school.
If that's the case, then I assume you'll be able to handle your summer break homework on your own, right?
Please don't go there, Senpai.
I don't think I see that happening.
Okay, that's a
Fine, fine. Can't do it alone. I mean, what do I even do as an
Also, how
honor
you night owls doing? You guys are all up late.
So much has happened over the past 12 months.
You guys have a nice long weekend ready, or what's going on with you all?
But in the end, we got to spend it together like this. I want to believe that this was a great year for us.
Yeah. I don't have any proof, but I feel like next year's gonna be even better for us. I feel the exact same way. How strange.
Well, that's only natural, considering how pleased we are with our end-of-year celebration.
Young people have been gathering in Shibuya all day for the big countdown at midnight. And this crowd is...
Smells like a rodent in here. It should.
I really don't want to get going, but it seems like it's time.
Sup,
See you next
arrows.
year, right?
Next year? Sojiro, Osechi time! Get those New Year's dishes ready, chop chop! And don't forget the black beans!
Yeah, I
College
hear
finally
you.
starts again tomorrow,
start
but since
prepping the
class
beans
reg was
now,
a
they'll be ready
disaster,
by the
this semester
morning.
should be a breeze. That's good?
Don't worry about the food. You just go have a good night's sleep.
College being a breeze is good. Happy New Year. Oh shit, it's already the new year. Let's make it a good one, friends. Last year's end seems only yesterday. Should we get together for a party or something? We gotta celebrate somehow. You have something in mind? I don't know, like a mochi eating contest or something. A prospect absolutely devoid of any class or dignity. I don't know what we'd do, but I'm totally down to see you all. Same, but not tomorrow. I got plans. Me too. Apologies. But any other time should be fine. Sure, we can pick a date later. Anyways, Happy New Year. We're gonna have a great one, guys. It's good? Question mark?
Hey, don't tell this to the others, okay?
That's good at least, yeah.
But even after I disappeared, I was still vaguely conscious.
The cat
And being
remembers.
separated from all of you was really scary. I thought, if it's even a little bit possible, I wanted to come home to you guys. That's why I'm so glad I was able to come back here.
Stay with us forever.
If that's what you want. Well, it's pretty late. Let's get to sleep.
So does Morgana have a regular cat lifespan?
I know I've said this before, but
Is this gonna be
Hope
where
we
the
keep
gang slowly
sticking
drifts
together
apart?
like this.
Maybe. Hi Rat, this is the sleep police. Why are you awake? Because I took a nap. And I destroyed my life in the process. That's why. Oh no! Why are we here? Oh, this is Maruki's.
Class will be dismissed momentarily.
Oh.
Class will be dismissed momentarily.
I get the feeling that I need to go home. New track? New track? Maruki evil fucked up. Maruki jump scare. Gone sexual? This looks like the school. Also, I missed so much, so nothing is gonna make sense now. We're past the vanilla ending, so you missed the base game ending. We're in the DLC now. Let's go to the bathroom. Can we? No? It actively denies me. Okay. Yeah, you've got a lot of odds to catch up to.
Track meets alongside everyone else on the team, and eventually I'd get a hold of some scholarship.
I can hear a voice. Who is it? That's Ryuji. Nice Ryuji. Don't worry, we trick-shotted God. It was pretty badass. We did the gritty on his corpse. Butterfly. Can I run?
If
No.
that never happened, I would have gotten to enjoy my time in high school with Shiho.
My sister's been supporting the family. It's unrealistic to demand any more of her. I'm helping Okumura Foods grow, with my father watching over me.
Chase the butterfly. But yeah, basically without spoiling much, we killed God. If you want the details, check my vids. There's plenty of content there for you, Keffel. Where are you going? I'm going home. Home? But isn't this where you belong? I see. So you still haven't accepted it. Well, I won't force you into anything. Let's meet again. What? Maruki is up to evil deeds, maybe. I feel like I had the most bizarre dream. What could it have meant? Ooh. New Year's Day? Look at that. Look at that.
Good morning.
Were you still asleep? How'd you know? I was just guessing, but I suppose you did sound a bit sleepy too. Remember promising me that we'd go pay our respects to the shrine together on New Year's Day? I'm actually okay with having missed the ending, that way I can eventually finish it myself. There you go. Kinda. Great. Well, today's the day, if you want to keep that promise. I realize this may be a bit forward of me, but what do you say to accompanying me to the Meiji Shrine this afternoon? Sure.
I'm so happy.
Really? Great, thank you. It'll probably be crowded today, but it oughtn't be too bad in the afternoon at least. Sure, we'll be fine. I must agree. I'll make sure to pray to the gods that it won't be so crowded. Oh shoot. I hope that doesn't count as me wishing before making any offering. Hey, you up yet?
I'm counting on you.
Well, let's meet up at the shrine around noon. I'll see you then. If you're awake, could you lend me a hand? Actually okay with missing the
Sorry to make work your first activity in the new year.
Yeah, what the fuck, Sojiro?
Oh, that reminds me. Happy New Year.
Thanks.
And I hope you'll continue getting along with Futaba and myself.
I'm getting along with Futaba just great.
We're especially grateful you're open today. You know how everything on TV for New Year's is the same.
What is this
old,
guy's
same
voice?
old.
What is his voice?
Say, boss, don't you have any plans for this morning?
I could cook some up, so long as you serve yourself everything and pay your bill on the way out.
Ah, right. Can't exactly make plans when you've already got customers.
How about you, young man? Are you going to the shrine for the new year?
That's a wise choice.
Happy New Year. That's what you say today, right?
Excuse me? Who dis? New phone.
Who am I? Are you still half asleep or something?
Wait a minute. That's the voice I use when I pretend to be a cartoon villain, but okay. Oh, look at her Yukata. She's adorable.
Oh, looking sharp.
Oh, you look absolutely lovely.
Is that fucking Morgana?
I picked it out with my mom. Sorry, I don't want to be late to the shrine. More showing off comes later.
What's going on?
Time to make like a tree.
The year's first shrine visit, eh? What do you think we should do?
Well,
Did we get isekai'd?
perhaps we don't need to go this year. We don't have any more wishes that need granting.
Sorry, but I think I'll be getting there sooner than I expected. It was way less crowded than I thought it would be. Did my wish actually come true? Maybe it did. I'll wait by the entrance once I get there. Don't worry, no need to hurry. Is Maruki granting people's wishes?
For today or something?
Yes, that is something he said he wanted to do. What is going on here?
Oh, come on, you should have just said as much then. I'll be fine here, so off you go. Have fun. Oh, but it's pretty cold out there, so don't forget to dress warm so you don't catch a bug.
Reminds me, I still haven't seen Morgana today. Where could he have gone? He's sitting right there. That's Morgana. Huh, this got interesting really fast. Someday I will go see the Torii Gates at the shrine.
Senpai!
Really looking forward to traveling to Japan at some point. It'll be a lot of fun.
Do I look weird? Sorry for the short notice. I couldn't send you a New Year's card, so here we are. Well, shall we?
Does this mean the polycule is dead? This is an important question.
I wonder why. There aren't many people here at all. It's really unexpected. I'd almost prefer the usual crowd.
Man, the end of the year was just a few hours ago.
Believe it or don't, only 364 days until the next one. That is true, but...
I know I'm gonna use the
Yeah,
wrong year for a
it's
while.
really empty at the
Well, I
shrine
have
for
an
New
idea.
Year's
New
Day.
Year's party tonight to help switch gears?
Are we in a distortion?
Didn't expect you two here.
Huh. We don't have the app anymore, so I don't think we would realize if we
How many
are.
coincidences can there be in one day? And a good morn unto you all. I haven't seen you in absolute ages.
We were hanging out just yesterday.
This is fishy.
Oh, I guess we all had plans to drop by here first thing today, huh?
That would explain what led us to the shrine, but to this spot at the exact same time? Talk about incredible happenstance.
Yeah.
Indeed. But
Something's
due to this
going on
fortuitous
here with-
turn of fate,
Okay.
I am able to witness this mesmerizing sight. Truly the embodiment of Japanese beauty.
What are you doing, Kitagawa-senpai?
Just ignore him. It's like a fit he gets into sometimes.
So, what do you want to do after this? If we've got the time for it, why don't we grab something to eat together?
I'm sorry, I'll be heading out with my family once we're finished here.
I have somewhere to be as well.
Me too. I'll be dining with my father somewhere.
Family, father, yeah,
I'm
what?
gonna hit up some New Year's sales with my mom.
Well, looks like you're all busy. And maybe I should hit up the track team and see what they're up to.
Ooh, I'll get in touch with Shiho and find out if she has any plans yet.
Huh. It's like no one's making any sense.
Well, I guess we'll all just go do our own thing then.
See you later.
Maruki went into the metaverse and has
like it's just
had
us
an
now.
accident and has gone drunk with power or some shit.
Oh, I was wondering earlier, what did you wish for at the shrine, Senpai?
Yeah, everything is to be a ladies' man. Already forgot.
Well, we did just run into everyone else. Maybe that was your wish.
What was your wish? I'm interested now what your wish was, yeah.
Well... Oh, I'm sorry.
Of course.
It's from my dad. He's telling me that some relatives have come over to the house, so I have to go home and spend some time with them. He decided to come all the way out to the station to get me. My family's kind of serious about their get-togethers.
We will chill
really
soon.
Sorry. I was the one who invited you here and everything. At least allow me to accompany you to the station. Dad!
You should hold on to your sleeve. That is your dress kimono, after all.
His face is very square.
Now, who do we have here? I believe this is our first time meeting.
This is my senpai. The one I told you about before? My senpai who's done so much for me.
Oh, so you're her senpai. My daughter talks about you all the time.
Dad! Not all the time!
Is that not so? I was told you picked these out for me too. I know it's pretty late for it, but thank you all the same.
Dad wears them all the time, even at work.
I'm quite the fan of them. Well, shall we get going?
What?
Something wrong?
No.
So
nothing.
not everything's perfect because she is obviously having
Well then,
issues. Like
Senpai,
I've been
please
acting like
excuse
this a
us.
couple times. So it's not a perfect world. Don't have any other plans for today. I should head back to my room. Morgana still hasn't returned. I feel like the questionnaire on the fan site has changed too. It did. It says, would you join the Phantom Thieves? Hey, do we have our first dream of the year today? Do we? I thought that was tomorrow night. Is it that big a deal? You'll just have your first dream whenever it happens. Hey, this is important. I can't let my first dream of the year be a nightmare. Then it doesn't count. Duh. Here, take a look at this. Maybe it'll help you have good dreams. Aw, that's adorable. Huh? When did you take this? It was before we met up with you guys. We all bumped into each other first. Though, maybe we should have taken a full group shot, since we were all meeting up anyway. This photo is good in its own way. Indeed, I believe it will inspire some good dreams. But you gotta dream of specific things if you want to have a good year, right? What's the traditional thing again? Mount Fuji, sheep, and okra? Sounds messy. It was Mount Fuji, a hawk, and an eggplant, in that order. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna make myself dream about that. I sincerely doubt you can brute force yourself into dreams. Ryuji will find a way. I plan to have a dream of singular beauty. I gotta get to bed anyway. I got practice tomorrow, too. What happened this afternoon can't be normal. Something is wrong. Yeah. Yeah, would you join the Phantom Thieves? I can feel a warm breeze on my face. I sense someone's presence. Oh, hi, Morgana. Yeah, what the fuck?
What's up?
Huh?
I was just sleeping. Hey, you've been acting kind of weird since yesterday.
Am I
What's
fucking my
going on?
cat?
Are you two still sleeping? Your lunch is gonna pull a vanishing act if you don't come down soon.
Who that?
Ooh. Oh, you can go on ahead. I'll be down in a sec.
What is going on here?
These
Oh.
beans are the best.
They're all perfectly shaped and so shiny. Looks like your recipes have reached housewife level quality. You trying to get hitched sometime
Was he spooning
soon?
me? I think he was, yeah.
Thanks, but no. Hey, come join us.
Try the sweet black beans. They'll change your life.
Good morning.
Sphinx lady?
Oh, is this your first gag of the new year?
I mean, I know who she is.
Drunk on the spirit of the new year already, huh?
I'll warn you not to try any pranks with Walkabout. It'll only blow up in your face. She'll tease you forever until she finally bores herself.
You know me too well.
Walkabout.
Walkabout, your work and your kid were so fulfilling for you. Why'd you have to die so suddenly?
Walkabout's Futaba's mother's name, but she's no longer.
What's up? Not feeling so good?
He's been like this since yesterday.
Morning, Mona.
Yep.
Morning. Do you think there's enough Osechi for me to join you? Was that a question? Of course I'm me. Seriously, are you alright?
Something is definitely very wrong here.
Okay, that's enough joking around for now. Go ahead and grab a seat. I bet you're just hungry.
Thank you for the food.
Meanwhile, I'm just in the corner, like, dissociating. Like, what is going
I
on?
can't remember the last time I actually got to relax and enjoy myself on a New Year's like this.
I'm stuffed too. If only I had something to cap off this meal. Like a cup of coffee?
Boy, that was a subtle request.
The way they keep calling him Studley Guy is very gay. Yeah.
Oh, does anybody want dessert with their coffee? I'll go pick it up. My treat. You want a Mont Blanc, right, Mom?
Oh, how kind. Thank you.
All right, I shall return.
Be careful.
Morgana's supposed to be a cat, and Wakaba, she shouldn't be here with us.
What's the matter?
Sorry, we haven't opened for the day yet.
And he doesn't know Akechi.
My apologies. I merely wish to speak with him for a moment.
Why don't you go and get some fresh air with him? I'll stand guard over your dessert for you.
Thanks, boyfriend.
You say that now, but when he gets back and his dessert's gone, I'm pretty sure he'll suspect it was an inside job.
I can definitely see that happening with Mona on guard duty.
Hey, come on, guys.
Sorry, sorry.
I guess I'll start the coffee.
You know, don't you?
Oh. Joker's very confused why he suddenly got two boyfriends.
We have to discuss this.
Akechi knows, okay.
That's right. Just like you seem to be. Come on.
We gonna go do gay shit in the alley? Okay.
Well then, let's try to sort through this situation. That seems as good a place to begin as any. At the end of last year, I turned myself into the police as the perpetrator of the serial psychotic breakdown incidents. Your memory of this is still intact, correct?
I'll be mad if they
Perhaps
locked
the
all of my
most
overtly
confusing
gay
part
stuff
of my
behind
story
DLC.
comes post-attainment. Obviously, I was
Atlas is
thoroughly
too scared of the
interrogated
gays
about
to
my
do that, don't
involvement in
worry.
Shido's case. But for some reason, after questioning, I was suddenly released. No explanation whatsoever.
Gonna burst your bubble now, there's no gay content in P5R? Yeah.
Yes, I was acquitted of all charges. It's absolutely preposterous.
We are too powerful, that's
It
true.
should be impossible for them to release a confessing
New Akechi face,
suspect
what?
after only a brief interrogation. But what's even more unbelievable to me is that is indeed quite strange. But what's even more abnormal is Wakaba Ishiki. I can't believe she's been brought back to life. For the time being, you seem to be the only one who's still in their right frame of mind. I should get to the point. Let's make a deal.
Last time I
Let's
made a
say
deal
we
with you, I
join
died, dude.
forces on this. Well, I can understand that. But considering what's going on, I think it's best to put aside personal grudges and work together on this. For the time being, you and I share the same goal.
If you're gonna shoot
To
me,
solve this problem, don't you agree that it'd be safer for us to partner up?
he's right about the need for teamwork to deal with this bizarre situation. It may be best to work with Akechi on
Have
this.
you made up your mind? Well, first I need information. Can you tell me what happened after parting ways with me in Shido's palace?
I killed God. Really simple.
I see. Though some abnormalities appeared immediately, the most glaring ones arrived after the new year. And all of the Phantom Thieves, with you as the sole exception, are living in this altered reality without even realizing it.
We seriously got isekai'd on New Year's Day.
Go ahead.
Senpai, it's Yoshizawa. I'm in Odaiba right now, and,
She knows too.
I don't really understand what I'm seeing, but I'm just going to describe it to you. It's that building. It's really faint, but I can see that palace thing that Morgana-senpai mentioned a while ago. Senpai, I know this is sudden, but could you come to Odaiba right away?
So just us three?
I understand. I'll see you soon.
That was Yoshizawa-san's voice, wasn't it? I believe I heard her say the word palace. Despite not being in the metaverse. You're planning to meet up with Yoshizawa-san, right?
You were listening
I'll
in.
join you. We're all but guaranteed to find a clue there. Now that we've made ourselves a new deal, you wouldn't turn me down, would you?
Don't push your luck, gay boy.
Senpai! And... Akechi-san?
We just happened to be together when he got your call.
What turned him on, though?
First a dead woman returns, and now a palace appears. How intriguing.
Akechi-san, you know about palaces?
Would it help you grasp the situation if I told you that I have the same powers he has?
Really? Does that mean you're also...
Allow me to stop you there. I'm not a part of the Phantom Thieves. However, since you've already grasped the concept, it's clear to me that you're a fellow Persona user.
Yes, I can use a persona as well. I'm not a part of the Phantom Thieves either, though.
All the colors in that scene are black, red, and white, I know.
I just so
Except
happened
for
to
his
slip into this
jacket.
palace with him and Morgana-senpai a while ago. But what could be the meaning behind its appearance here?
And like a couple other things that are green.
I just happened to be passing by on my way home when I came across it.
Since nobody else is making a scene about it, I assume others aren't
Still
able to
kind of
see
red,
it.
don't at me.
Or they see it,
Everybody
but it
at
doesn't evoke
Kethel.
any real reaction in them.
Yes, that's exactly it. I asked some people in the area, and none of them seemed to care at all about its appearance.
Rather than simply hypothesize out here, we may be better off taking immediate action.
You mean, we should go into the palace?
Not only has a palace manifested in reality, but this is the only one visible to us. I realize I have no proof, but it's highly likely that this is related to our current incomprehensible situation. Wouldn't it be more efficient to just go inside and see what we can learn? That is, if we have the means to do so. Oh, it's...
We have the nav again?
I thought it was gone for good, but it looks like we've regained access to the nav.
I have it as well.
Is there a search history?
Search history... How do I check... Ah! There's one search in the log, but...
There's an entry in the search history, but I can't read whose palace it is.
Ugh. The name portion of the entry has been censored somehow. Could this be the doing of the palace's
Delete search
ruler?
history. Yeah.
Does that mean we can't enter the palace?
I like how he still has Dick a catchy voice, right?
Well, we do have the search history, so it should be possible to infiltrate it anyway.
If you're going in, would you be willing to bring me with you? I can't put my finger on it, but something's been bothering me about this place ever since we first entered it. I promise I won't slow you down.
What's your call?
That settles it.
All right. Let's do it.
Now that I'm getting a second look here, I've noticed just how mysterious this place is. What could this building even be?
It depends on what the palace's ruler thinks of the place. We'll likely find that out if we keep pushing forward.
It's Morbin time.
Is that so?
Exactly.
By the way,
What's the matter?
well, I'm not sure how to put it.
Your drip is whack. Oh look, your true outfit.
True outfit?
Oh, you mean this old thing? Yoshizawa-san aside, there's no reason for me to uphold the pretense of a righteous, sincere detective prince. Enough chatting.
Kiji's helmet
Let's
reminds me
move
of
out.
Guts' best armor. Yeah, it does look like the Berserker helm. The Beast armor, yeah. Good old Berserker armor. Do I have still have access to my personas? Good. Look at how low level they are. Loki looks cool as fuck, though. Comes with Debilitate. Syndrolon. Kachi and Kasumi only level 75, big nerds. Absolutely horrid people. Mauser, Roosevelt. Song's pretty neat so far. Wait. This is the same house we came in here with Yoshizawa earlier in the game. I'm remembering this song and this area.
It's a treasure chest. I don't see any traps. I have something.
Looks pretty cool, at least. Yeah. My question is there a velvet room? This place feels different than it did last time. That was a few months ago, wasn't it? There could have been a change of heart since then. Do you remember how far you went in last time? I think it was just beyond that door. That's where Senpai came to help me. I see. So you're only familiar with the area close to the entrance.
No.
Let's keep going.
Can I make a suggestion?
Summary of research results. I bet you can decipher it.
Can I make a suggestion?
Happiness cognitive science. What is Maruki doing? This is all cognitive science stuff.
You must be so happy.
Focus.
Who's Weird Bald Man? There are so many people here. This is definitely different from the last time. Welcome, and thank you for coming, patients. You will be guided to one of our specialty care facilities according to your individual desires. We will assist each and every one of you. Rest assured, everyone can become happy. He's definitely gone a little crazy here. Should you have any questions about the facilities, feel free to bring them to our staff members nearby. What a strange announcement. Become happy. What kind of place is this? So he's rewriting reality to make everyone happy, basically. Granting wishes.
Those geysers. You aren't among those who desire salvation. Leave. You are unwanted intruders. Do not disturb our Lord's research. This world's salvation.
The language of a shadow is a hint into its ruler's ideology. This one sounds rather cultish, for example. Sorry, but we're going to pass through there now.
The thing is, I don't feel like
We don't have the
Maruki
time
would
to
do
waste
this,
on
so
peons
something's
like
happened to
yourself.
Maruki.
Why do you willingly strive for self-suffering?
Unless we just got long conned by Dr. Maruki.
Why are you reaching out to your own pain?
Yoshizawa-san, you can do this, right?
Yes. Ready whenever.
It'll be too much trouble to go about this haphazardly. I'll provide the support. Look at this scum pile up. Fine by me. Time for a bloodbath.
Akechi, you're being cringe on main.
It's been quite a while. Nothing gets me quite as excited as this.
Akechi-san.
Time to obliterate them.
All right.
Okay. This won't be so easy. Persona! Loki!
He's gone full edge, he sure has. Oh, what's that? They resist your damage.
Here he comes! Ha! You thought that would hit me?
Let's dance!
Makoga.
They're all on the ground. Crush them! Slice and dice! I think we handled that rather well, didn't we?
Are you gonna announce everything you do?
Especially considering the last-minute arrangement of our team and all.
Yeah, it was a cool little screen for her.
Yoshizawa-san?
Yes. So that shadow, it said something about research, and also something about pain.
It mentioned salvation as well. All this seems to indicate that the palace's ruler is not in his or her right mind. Oh? I seem to have found a map to this place. Let's make good use of it.
So, I've only shared pleasantries with Akechi-san. Would you say this is how he normally is? Like a ruthless sort of person?
Yup.
I see.
What say we save the idle chatter for later and keep moving?
She just asked
Unless
us if he's
teaming up with
perma-cringe.
a ruthless sort of person is too much for you to handle.
Looks like we're busted.
You're busted.
Focus.
See, like, Maruki knows enough about cognitive science that I think he wouldn't do this intentionally. So my thought is maybe someone else got to him after he posted his paper and is either using him or has gotten to him somehow.
I have something. Show me your true form.
I guess we'll see, huh?
Let's go. Trash. He didn't see us at all. Come. Ravage them.
Flawless.
We didn't even break a sweat.
Him being so edgy is kind of cringe, but I really like edgy characters, so this is fine, I guess. Yeah, like, he's cool at all, but he's very... He's very, like, queer-coded villain gay.
There seems to be a safe room near us. Let's find it and take a break. I'll reveal your true form. Let's go. Trash. He didn't see us at all. This enemy is a sad little weakling.
Forms Lion God.
Isn't it?
Will it let me capture personas?
That was satisfying.
Oh, okay, fine.
I can still feel the rush.
He's hamming it up a little too much, just a little bit.
Okay. It's somewhere.
Distorted lens.
It's a safe room.
Did he just awoo?
Let's do it.
I think so. Question mark palace, my favorite.
Let's get.
Happiness and health. Yeah.
I have something. I am so happy. What?
That voice. Look. No way.
Everyone will be arriving soon. Mom, Grandma. Yes, she'll be here too. I'm sure she'll be here once she's able to calm down. Why? Why?
Dad? Why?
That was your father in the video just now, wasn't it, Yoshizawa-san? And the one he was speaking to.
Sumire,
Sumire?
my younger sister. Sumire Yoshizawa. I mentioned to you that I've lost a family member, right? But how was this video? I'm sorry. I don't know what's been wrong with me lately. I've been getting this feeling like I need to remember something, but at the same time, I oughtn't remember it.
Can you still walk, Yoshizawa-san? Whatever it is that's happening, we have to keep going if we hope to learn more about it.
Yes. I'm alright. Let's go.
Yeah, her sister was gone in the regular world too.
Hey.
That's why she went out for
When was it that
gymnastics,
you
was
said you became
to
acquainted with Yoshizawa-san?
carry on her sister's legacy.
I see. Anyway, let's move out. I suspect we still have a long way to go. Focus.
Hold up. Okay, I can't get out there. Alright.
Focus.
Test track. What?
This place is enormous. What?
Shit, sorry.
You seem to be in pain again. Are you all right?
You seem to be in pain again. Describe it for me.
It's just that I can't stop thinking about that video we saw earlier.
You mean the one about Sumire-san?
Yes. Let's keep pushing. I need to find out why that was shown to me.
Test track.
You were misguided. Do not search for pain. Only tragedy awaits you beyond here.
A newcomer.
All these warnings of pain and tragedy. Who is your ruler? Why do you all think you know so much about me? If you won't give me an answer,
Seems I've
then
not
I'll
quite
just
understood your
force my way
pain. Could you
through.
please be in pain again? Yeah, right. Exactly. Oh, she's just gonna nuke him. Never mind.
Stop rushing into things. Just calm down.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is it. Time your attacks with mine.
Right.
Persona!
We good. Never mind. We're fucked.
Brute force won't do anything here. You're resistant to physical attacks.
Is that Jake Long? It kind of looks like Jake Long, doesn't he? Damn, really?
Nice move, Yoshizawa-san. Persona! Lucifer!
Let's try this. Mmm.
Persona! This is my soul!
Yoshizawa-san is cornered. Help her or she'll die. It's time. Ravage them!
she'll be fine. Oh, yeah, that's blocked. My bad.
Persona! This isn't it. Never mind. Go down.
I don't have anyone with Samara Karm. That's unfortunate.
Such a fool, rejecting our Lord's mercy. In that case, witness it for yourself.
Now what?
Oh wow, the crowd is going wild. Their cheers are shaking the stadium to welcome a new heroine to the world of competitive gymnastics. Thank you so much. I'm simply thrilled with the results I had today.
Oh, this isn't gonna be good.
Your performance exceeded anything seen before in the junior class. It was absolutely stunning.
This is it. Never mind. That's a mood. Yeah.
But you'll be entering high school soon. Will that impact your career in gymnastics? Oh, I have no intentions of stopping. It's my dream to compete and win at the international level. How wonderful. One last question. Is there anyone you'd like to give a shout out while you have the chance? My younger sister. She should be here in the stadium.
What?
Oh, there she is. Sumire.
Wait, what? Uh-oh.
Sumire, I did it! Both of us have the same dream, to be international champions.
Stop.
Let's make it come true, Sumire. Together.
Stop it!
So what? Is Kasumi the one who died, and now she thinks she's Kasumi?
I really hope this helped you understand.
That's Maruki.
A man's voice.
If you keep pushing on like this, you're going to find nothing but heartache. Please, won't you stop fighting this and just return to the current reality?
Nothing but heartache, huh? I don't understand what you're saying, but I have no intention of leaving now.
We are in agreement there. We also refuse to do as you say. Now why don't you drop the big voice behind the curtain act and face us directly?
As you wish. Head on down. I'll meet you there.
He agreed to that much more readily than I expected. Perhaps the palace's ruler really will make his appearance.
Thanks for your concern. But I'm fine, really. Let's go.
Kasumi Yoshizawa, eh?
Keshi's figured something out. Oh yeah, should probably heal her, huh? Level 75 ass.
Show me your true form!
You have the element of surprise.
Come! You're mine. I can still feel the rush. Okay. It's somewhere. We had room to spare.
Alright, answers time.
Is he this palace's...
It's been quite a while, hasn't it?
Dr. Maruki?
Glad to see you're all doing well. I pretty much figured that you would end up infiltrating this place. Truth be told, this isn't how I was hoping we would meet again.
Dr. Maruki, you're the ruler of this palace?
palace?
A place where distorted desires manifest. We're asking if you're the source of the desires here.
Ah, I see. Well, to use your own words, yes, I am this
I've been
palace's
holding off
ruler.
knowing Maruki was the royal villain for so long.
But in my case, it seems a tad
It-
different from the ones you've seen.
Saying he was? Oh. Yeah, like... With how much him and Yoshizawa are played up as being needed for the final semester, I figured he had something to do with it. Now, the thing I don't know is if he is truly acting by himself or if he's being influenced by something. So I guess we'll find that
Would
out.
we also be correct in believing that you're involved in the abnormalities outside the palace as well?
Because Maruki's shown no malice at all. Like, he does have that weird, misguided sense
would.
of making a utopia. But I can't imagine that would turn into this.
Do you like
But
the
I guess
reality
I'm
I
wrong.
created for you?
You created it?
That's right. I have gained the power to alter reality, to make it whatever the people
Or maybe
wish
everything
for.
we told him made him become this, basically.
Is that how you really feel? The old reality was cruel and unfair. The truth is, Yoshizawa-san suffers immense pain each and every time she taps into her forgotten past.
My past? Dr. Maruki? What do you mean? What's happened to me?
I never asked for this. His desire for World of Happiness has been twisted into a willingness to force it onto everyone. Yeah, I just...
honestly hoped that all those warnings
With
you
what
were
he
given
knows
would
about
change your
cognitive
lives.
science, I feel like he wouldn't make that kind of a mistake, but... I guess
If
I'm
it's your
wrong.
true desire, then I want you to recall who you really are. And I want you two to learn as well. Once you have, you'll need to choose between the two realities. The merciless one, or the one I've formed.
That's... Today was brutal, huh?
Also, it's not Shadow Maruki, it's just Maruki. Oh, fuck, you're right. So that is actually him. Okay.
Why am I doing so bad? I keep messing up my routine.
So he's definitely a Persona
Your growth
user.
spurts just changed
You're
your
right.
level.
Okay, then
You'll get
never
used
mind.
to it.
He's actually doing this. Okay.
Look, you're as tall as I am now.
We fucked up by talking to him all that time.
But you are the one who always gets first place. I can't catch up to you, Kasumi. You know why? Because it's my right as the elder sister. We're in the same grade, though. Oh, don't be so down. We'll reach the top of the world together. That's our dream, right? You don't get it. Huh? You'll never understand how I feel. What? Kasumi, if I were like you, things would be so much better. Hey, wait up! Kasumi's the one that people want. Look where you're going! The light's red! Hey!
Oh no.
The talented one who can reach the top of the world.
Truck-kun is gonna get her.
Listen to me! Sumire!
Oh my god. So she killed Kasumi and is now deluding herself into thinking that she's Kasumi instead. Out of guilt? Damn. Yeah, I was gonna say, this is perfect blue shit right here. Wow. Didn't see that coming.
Seems you remembered.
That's right. I'm... Kasumi? No, that's not right. I'm not Kasumi.
The girl named Kasumi Yoshizawa is currently deceased.
It was last spring, before I started at Shujin. We were walking home from practice. It happened right there, on that street in the video. I wasn't looking.
I forget, were they twins or were they just born close to each other?
She protected me from the car. I was saved by Kasumi. I robbed her of her dreams, and even her life. I'm her younger sister, Sumire Yoshizawa.
I'll take over from here.
They're the same age, so twins, I think.
After all, I do play a part in this story. Her real name is Sumire Yoshizawa. She's Kasumi-san's younger sister. But for months now, she's only seen herself as being Kasumi Yoshizawa, her deceased elder sister. Of course, it was only her cognition of herself that changed. So to the people around her, she was still Sumire-san. For some reason, though, there were a few rare exceptions to this.
You're breaking doctor-patient confidentiality here, dude.
Did something happen to make you believe she was Kasumi-san?
Seems to be a Shujin Academy pocketbook. The name Kasumi Yoshizawa was written inside.
It appears you were clueless, but she was Sumire Yoshizawa from the start. However, when we watched that other video, she gave her name as Kasumi Yoshizawa. Considering such an odd claim, I'd actually suspected for a moment that she was the palace ruler.
After Kasumi died, but before I started at Shujin, I received counseling from Dr. Maruki. That was when I told him, if Kasumi is gone and can't make her dream come true, then I want to become Kasumi, so I can turn her dream into reality for her.
So that's why you meddled with her cognition? For her own wishes?
That's right. Limited as it was, I already had the power at the time to actualize her wish.
So he's been doing this shit for months.
Put yourselves in her shoes for a moment. Sumire-san's older sister died from protecting her. Imagine surviving such a dismal tragedy. Who would be able to cope with that survivor's guilt, let alone heal from the emotional scarring that she's suffered? If Sumire-san can live a healthy, positive life by becoming Kasumi-san, then I believe that reality is what would make her happy.
Yeah, but that's not your choice.
I've had enough of your high and mighty rationalization. All you really did was use her to try and make everyone acknowledge the validity of your research.
So that's how you see things, huh? That's quite unfortunate. Of course I wanted society to acknowledge cognitive science through my research. But that's because my goal is to save everyone in the world like Yoshizawa-san by ending all suffering. My work will convert the wishes of the people into reality. Even as we speak, my research is coming to fruition. No one will ever have to suffer again under the yoke of an unfair world. This palace, you called it? It's a place where its ruler's desires take physical form, yes? I wish to utilize my research to save humanity. I suppose that would be the desire I hold dearest.
What total nonsense.
You could very well be right. Still, I'm entirely serious about changing our imperfect reality. Just as she was saved by becoming Kasumi, I'll save every other person in the world currently suffering. In fact, it's my responsibility to do so. You can see how this world's bestowed the duty upon me. I don't know for certain. It'll most likely be treated as if it never existed. The cruel reality will cease to be, and the reality I generate will be the sole world recognized by society.
You assume we'll buy into your brainwashing and just live in the palm of your hand. Honestly, that sounds absolutely revolting.
Alright, so that's your answer, Akechi-kun. How about the others? Yoshizawa-san, allow me to ask you yet again, which reality is it that you wish to inhabit?
Huh?
If you so desire, you can return to your life as Sumire. But if you'd rather continue your life as Kasumi, I can grant that wish for you as well.
Dr. Maruki...
Hold up. This calls into question his popularity at school. Everyone liked him.
It's impossible. I'm sorry, Senpai. I can't go back to being her. I can't be the one who led her sister to her death.
Please don't judge her. This is just evidence of how painful life is for her. You two sensed doubts forming in the reality I manifested. That's what brought you here. But please, remember this as well. You two aren't excluded from the people that I wish to save. Come now. Won't you accept my reality for your own happiness?
Nah, dude, this is fucked.
No deal so far, huh?
Like, I get what he wants to do, and if I could make the choice to rewire my brain and fix all the issues that I have with it, I would do it. But I'm not leaving that decision in the hands of some random guy. Like, I've talked about this before, because he brought this up before he left. The idea of going in and fixing your brain that way, like if you could just resolve trauma and cure some things that just are incurable, like that's a good thing, but the potential for abuse right here, we're seeing, like, who decides what, right? Oh no. At the same time, though, like, my issues kind of make me who I am. So
I won't harm her. It's in her best interest
I want to
that
change
you
my
turn
body
back.
more than I want to change my mind, to be honest. Yeah, that's fair.
You've made clear that you reject the reality she desires. The reality where she lives as Kasumi Yoshizawa. It saddens me when you speak that way. Don't you understand? You deny her wishes when you say such things.
Her wishes, huh?
This isn't just for her. I'm doing all of this for yourselves as well. I honestly do want to come to terms with you. We should talk. Think about it. You both have dreams, no? I have the power to make them come true. My reality can become just the way you like.
Total waste of my time.
Being a formless blob that can turn into whatever I want is probably my biggest desire.
Well then, we just have to resort to force now, don't we?
Violence is not my thing.
except for like everyone else, but I really can't see where Murphy's
Seems
coming
we're out
from.
of options.
Yeah, it's a very sympathetic view. He's just going about it in an unethical way. Like he's doing the like right thing, wrong reason. Well, not really wrong reason, just
Time to fight.
wrong way.
Are you ready? Keep up and don't embarrass me.
Rejecting our lord.
Disgusting. We're not here to listen to your bullshit. So this is fear. Persona.
As you're shaking.
Persona. Shitsune. Damn it. Why did I do that?
That's not good. Ketchy's gone.
Damn it. Why did I do that?
Also, Toby is such a meme. Yeah, he is.
Make a decision. Persona! Lagging. Someone heal me.
Ooh. In most ways, I agree with him, but I think what holds me and everyone else from taking his deal is fear. Yeah, like.
Something else.
Oh.
No. Such pathetic attempts won't be enough. As this.
I see, okay. Ooh.
Give yourselves over to him.
Would you just quit running your mouth already? Shut that thing up. Give me a hand.
No, like, this is good. It's an ethics thing for me, definitely, too. Like, I understand his stance, and I agree with it, but there's no good way to go about it. Because at some point, someone's getting exploited and manipulated. We showtiming? We showtiming.
Let's go. Out of my way. Crow. You little shit.
Damn.
That was disappointing. Not bad for an improvised technique.
The negatives for everyone receiving exactly what
Shall
they
we
want
continue
is
this?
that, say someone wishes for something that harms someone else. It's Raiden versus Monsoon all over again, yeah.
I'm fairly certain any further negotiating is pointless.
Like, I wish to have, like, I wish to have my neighbor's house, car, all their possessions, and I want them to have nothing. And if, according to the rules of his utopia, everyone gets what they want, that's me taking advantage of someone else's possessions entirely and ruining their life. And if that's not allowed, then you run into the issue of who is the dictator of what is and isn't accepted as I wish. And that's kind of where you run into more moral quandaries with it. Like, the base idea of everyone getting whatever they want is nice. But there's a lot of what ifs that kind of muddy the waters, in my opinion.
But first, I have an idea.
I will say though, I like that this game is doing this because this is a very cool moral discussion, like a debate. Like, my thing about this is if everyone gets what they wish for, they will be forever limited by their own horizons, assuming everyone gets their own pocket world. Yeah, like... It would be better if this is done, like, if everyone has their own micro-utopia instead. Right. But then you also run into the existential question of what is reality and what is actually living. If you are living in your own micro-utopia, can you really call that an authentic life? Like, can you really be satisfied with that? Like, you would say it makes you happy, but can you actually say that having a perfect world would bring you satisfaction? Then it just turns into the Matrix. Yeah, like, it's
rather than explain it.
This
with
is a
words,
cool
I'd
thing
like you to actually
that they are
see
putting
this
into
new
a video
reality
game, I
with
think.
your own eyes.
As long as it's real to you, does authenticity matter? Well, look at it this way. If you know that it's a pocket world, like, tailored to your desires, eventually, like, say, whoever, your partner, wife, husband, whoever that you decide to be with, if you choose to do that, eventually you're gonna think, do they actually feel this way about me, or was it just designed for it to be that way? And doesn't that kind of cheapen the experience? Let's not forget that we're all brains in a jar and we can't prove otherwise. Like, if everything is given to you, everything you want is given to you, there's no sense of accomplishment. There's no unknown there that can give you that kind of exhilaration, that kind of human element that we all kind of strive for deep down. I'm getting real philosophical here at fucking 2:30 a.m. Like, I don't know. Also, like, downfalls and setbacks shape us as people, right? A lot of times trauma and pain do harm us, and they do manipulate and control our lives in negative ways, but they also help shape us as ourselves, and, like, we learn things about ourselves through those. So if you can't experience strife or experience hardships, it's tough to grow as yourself. So, like, I don't know. This is a very, very complicated egg to crack.
I know that your friends are already enjoying it.
We did actually talk about this stuff in ethics class in school. Yeah, like, this is a very neat angle that they're going for in this game, and I like that they're going there.
That I cannot do. As I said before, she wishes to live in the reality where she is Kasumi. There's no way I can hand her over to you with matters as they currently are. I already told you that I won't harm her, and I'll swear by it.
Also, can I say I really like how they drew him? And it feels like true happiness and fulfillment for humanity is impossible. I mean, it kind of is. Like, I know that's bleak, but it kind of is. When you're in a perfect world where you are always happy, do you eventually start feeling neutral? Does happiness need sadness to distinguish itself? I guess it depends on what you value more, happiness or growth. Yes, like I said, there's a lot of what-ifs to this. Like, some people will be perfectly fine in their own little bubble for the rest of their life. Some people are perfectly fine with that. Others, it would drive them insane. But yeah. Back to this, like, look at how he's drawn. Do you see, like, how they did his eyes with the glasses? I didn't notice this before, and I don't know if this is just now that they're doing it. But, I think it's kind of cool how they show the refraction of the lenses on how his eyes are kind of moved around a little bit. It's kind of neat.
Don't worry about her. Go. Look at the reality I've
And we got
created for you
Keffel
all.
with a sub to Astro Lightning. Thank you, Keffel, for that sub. Enjoy the new emotes.
Once you've seen the results, I know you'll realize which future is best.
You think we'll just obey your orders?
I apologize, but you really are going through with this, even if it's by force.
We'll meet again 1 week from today, January 9th. I genuinely pray that you'll change your mind by then.
He got away. We shouldn't chase him too far. Let's say we head back for now.
I don't know. This is a really cool thing.
I had spent all that time investigating the people around you so I could set you up.
When's my birthday? It's the end of May.
To think, Takuto Maruki of all people would be the mastermind behind this absurd situation. And he happens to be warping the very fabric of reality while ranting about making everyone's dreams come true. Talk about incomprehensible motives. I can't even wrap my head around such intentions. At any rate, we need to figure out our next steps. Don't you think it'd basically be suicide to try and save her in our current state? We need intel first. If we're going to stand up to him, we have to know more than nothing. I'll do some investigating on my own.
I think, like,
we have to do what he says, but Maruki told us we have to wait until January 9th.
If I was going to make any changes in my life,
let's meet up here next week.
I wouldn't want like a perfect world.
I imagine both our lives would be very
but
different if
I
you
would
choose
like
to
to
live
not be
in this
plagued by
reality as your
my
friends
depression
have
and my
been.
anxiety every second of every day. I would like to maybe fix, like, maybe getting rid of that would fix a lot of my issues. I'd be more motivated to go do things like go to the gym, work on, you know, creating things for my mind and myself and stuff like that. But I wouldn't want a utopia. I kind of would just like to break down those walls that hold me back so much, you know? It's me. I discovered something that I thought I should tell you right away. I called Yoshizawa-san's house to see what I'd learned. They believe she's been at training camp since yesterday. To think, Maruki really is changing our physical reality as he sees fit. Morgana has such fuckboy energy as a human, he really does. In all honesty, I agree. Unfortunately, it's the truth of the matter. Even the great Phantom Thieves you're so proud of fell in line with this scheme. You're going to see if you can change their minds, aren't you? Well, fine. I suppose we can use the manpower. If you can actually bring them to their senses, that is. That's wholly dependent on whether or not they're capable of leaving the reality they supposedly wished for. I'll focus on investigating Maruki further. You do what you need to do. I would like to have started exercise like a few years ago, then I'd be happier in my skin, I think. I don't have, like, a lot of issue with getting to the gym. I'll reach out to you should anything come up. Good night. But when my depression and anxiety, like, when I hit a really low point, it's very difficult to be motivated to do anything. That's kind of why I started streaming, because streaming on here and, you know, talking with all of you and just kind of playing games and being social is kind of therapy for me. Like, it gets me not just sitting here in my own head. I'm just incompatible with my body, unfortunately, so I just want another body. I agree. Like, I would, like, I don't want to, like, I'm cis as far as, like, my sex, but I would definitely like a fitter body. Heck right, you're great, love you. I love you guys too. Like I said, this is good for me. Was that Akechi? You two seem to be getting along well lately. It would be very good if I could be a dog girl. It would be very good, like, honestly, if I could just snap my fingers and be my persona, that would be amazing. That would change a lot. So I was thinking, why don't us Phantom Thieves all go to a hot spring together sometime? Then Lady Ann and I can... Oh god, Morgana, no! How's that sound? Perfect, right? We should ask the rest of the gang soon. Rather than explain it with words, I'd like you to actually see this new reality with your own eyes. I know that your friends are already enjoying it. We all just want to be Arsona. Yeah. Seems this reality is the one that Morgana wished for. All Morgana has wished for is to spoon me in bed and fuck on. That's it. Alright, we gotta hit the hay for today. The bed may be a tad too cozy for the both of us. Oh well, I'll just start sleeping on the sofa instead. You're one handsome guy. Can we go back to when Morgana was dead? Huh? Where's this coming from? Well, yeah, I'd say I'm happy. We used to sleep together. What the... I want to say this. Yeah, I guess you'll remember how much you hated when I'd curl up on top of you. Wait, curl up on top? That doesn't seem right. Oh, that's the good choice, because now we're making him doubt himself. There's many people out here who've never known any happiness at all and probably never will. Would Maruki's vision give them a chance? Yes, it would. But, and there's just always that but, you know, like, there's too many what ifs and variables to it. Like, it's not that simple, in my opinion, personally. That's just what I think. Are we gonna gaslight our entire friend base into remembering this shit? Are we doing good gaslighting? I got captured in Kamoshida's palace, and that's when I met you guys. When we'd go to Mementos, I'd transform into a... Yeah, keep going, boy. Huh? Okay. I got too useful for humans that I admired so much. I got to be useful for humans that I admired so much. Nothing could make me happier. What was... Sorry, I'm gonna go out and do some thinking for a bit. You should get some sleep. Seems all I can do now is wait. We just successfully gaslit Morgana. But yeah, like, I'm not saying Maruki's vision isn't a bad one. I'm just saying that it comes with a lot of baggage and a lot of variables that make it unethical. The way he's going about it. Maruki said that your friends are already enjoying it. I should go see them. New song. Where is everyone? I should look for them while I check out the town. Wonder if these have changed. Yeah, I don't remember all these. There's also the fact that he'll eventually die, right? And then who takes up the mantle, right? Hold up. Okay, no, these are the same. I'm sorry. Okay. So it's not that deep. Alright. I bet you if someone was literally on their deathbed and had unfulfilled desires and regrets, they'd take the deal even if they disagreed before. That's an interesting point, too. Like, if someone's on their deathbed and you could somehow take their consciousness and put it into a utopia, that's something. But then we come into my favorite cyberpunk topic, my favorite little discussion topic is, at that point, what do you consider human, right? If you can transcend death that way, would it be organic? Like, would you still be considered human at that point? At what point does your life end, and what is this new reality that you live in, right? Depending on how time passes, I think it would be interesting to have someone be able to, like, spend a lifetime in a utopia, craft it for them, and have it pass in, like, a few minutes. Would be interesting. Do I seriously have to, like, walk everywhere again? I would say I'd probably accept that deal on my deathbed. I'd want to know the catch, though. But that's also because I have trust issues.
For real?
Oh my god, you did it, Shiho. I knew you could. It's all thanks to you supporting me, Alan. I really appreciate it. Aw, I'm not the one who deserves the credit. You kept up your best effort and now you're finally being recognized.
Huh?
Oh, I can't believe it. Over here. There's no cheese in your utopia because milk never goes bad. Not gonna lie, the idea of playing God like Maruki is very tempting and fun, and that's kind of the point. Is like, how can we trust his restraint? I just think people make their true decisions when faced with the worst. That's true. I mean, I would agree with that. Talk about a coincidence. It's been a while since the last time you saw Shiho, right? Long time no see. Do you remember me? Yeah. Wow, you remembered me. We didn't even get to talk all that much since I transferred to another school so early into the semester. Of course he remembers you. He has to remember. What with the bragging, I've told him all about how amazing my BFF is at volleyball. Oh, An. Sorry you have to put up with all of that. Shiho was the MVP at the big meet the other day, too. Not only is she starting in the starting lineup, but she scored more points than anybody else. No wonder she's the star of the team. I'm just so proud of you, Shiho.
Jeez.
Aw, you're too much. Two of them are beaming with joy. It seems this reality is the one that An wished for. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Shiho's coming back to our school. Everyone in volleyball knows that Shujin's the top school when it comes to the sport. That's how I was able to convince my parents to let me transfer back, after more than a little begging. I was so sad when she transferred for her parents' jobs, but all's well that ends well. I feel like everything's just perfect. Is it everything you wished for? Huh? What I wished for? Well, I guess you could say so. Any doubts about it? What do you mean, any doubts? Well, I know I don't. I spent so much time worrying over everything that now I've... Wait, what?
But...
Something is... I just remember being so cornered that I just wanted to die, but then I met everyone and... What does that... Shiho's still alive even after all the things that made her want to die. You have no right to run from this. I just... An, what's wrong? Are you okay? Oh, I'm fine. I think I'm just feeling a bit tired. Why don't we go find some place to sit and relax for a bit?
Sorry.
Sorry, I'll call you later.
Bye.
See you. Okay. Oh, can we only see one person a day? An seemed happy to be with Shiho, who was able to continue playing volleyball. But is this truly how things should be? I should check up on the other members tomorrow. I think everyone thinks of themselves as like the best dictator. Yeah, that's true. There has to be someone I haven't checked up on yet. I should go see them. Okay. Where the fuck's my cat? Has my cat stopped being a fuckboy? Morgana's here. Maybe he knows where everyone else is.
Hey, you have a minute?
His voice has changed back. Are you looking for someone? Haru? She was thinking about setting up a shop in Kichijoji. She went to inspect the new location for the president. She sure looked happy for doing a bunch of busy work. Sorry, but is that all you need? I kind of want to be alone.
Focus.
Okay. We need to go underground walkway.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
Oh, as a fun question, who did you choose as your number one? What do you mean? There's Makoto. Ah. Oh, what a coincidence. To date in this game? Oh, I'm dating everyone. We were just doing a bit of shopping, but soon we're going to celebrate our dad receiving the Superintendent General Award. Your dad is. Come on, Makoto, you don't need to raise your voice over it. Remember Dad telling you earlier to just act like it's no big deal? Oh, it's a polycule. Yes, it is. We're dating everybody. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. I'm just so thrilled for him. It's like he's finally getting the recognition that he deserves.
You're correct.
Well, I do feel the same way. I guess to explain, I'm following a spoiler-free 100% guide, and it has me date everyone to get all their, like, room items and shit. So, yeah, we're being the polycule this run through. But I will say that the relationship I've warmed up to the most is Kawakami. And that's mainly because she's, like, actually fucking normal, and she's very human compared to everyone else. And I find that kind of refreshing here. So what groceries do we need to pick up before we head home? I wonder what Dad would like me to cook. I made eggplant miso soup for your birthday. You had fried mackerel on yours, right? I can still remember how you pestered Dad about it until he cooked it for you.
Hey!
Sai looks really cute in that outfit. Sis, I didn't pester him. He asked me what I wanted to eat for my birthday. Two of them are beaming with joy.
Hey!
I just had an idea. Would you like to join us for dinner tonight? Oh, I guess I don't know what we're having yet, though. My life is worse for not being able to date Akechi. Don't you think it's possible he already has plans by now? Look at you, little Miss Outgoing. Where'd this turnabout come from? Huh? Oh, no, that's not what this is. He's a yandere. He's absolutely a yandere. Well, of course. Yes, just as always, even when she's busy at work, she always has my back. I couldn't thank her enough for all the...
No, but...
Wait, something's wrong. Mom died, so Dad raised us alone. And sis... Wait, what are you saying? But I'll be okay. I finally found a place where I belong. I just... Makoto, what's wrong? Oh, no, I'm sorry, it's nothing. Sorry, we have more shopping to do. I'll see you later.
I'm sorry.
Sorry about that. We'll chat again soon. Yeah, we're like you just gaslighting our teammates. Kind of, sorta. We're not actively doing it, they're gaslighting themselves, technically. Shrine on New Year's, but I don't have any wishes. Isn't my dog cute with a kimono and a hakama? Hey, didn't your dog... Oh, never mind. My New Year's money, I'm gonna use it on Mommy, of course. I need my teacher to look over my work soon. Makoto seemed happy with being able to spend time with both her father and sister. But is this truly how things should be? I should check up on the other members tomorrow. Swing. Excuse me. Alright, we need to go to Akihabara now.
This is Yogen Jaya.
Hello, I would like to get on the train.
Train doors are now closed.
Oh, I guess I have to come this way anyway.
Shibuya. Train doors are now closed. Please.
I've depended on fast travel for too long. Where is Akihabara? Skytree, Hansamon Line. This is no time for shopping. Is there no train there? Aha, there we go. Oh. The fucked up thing is we're gonna have to make Futaba remember that her mom's dead. Which is kind of messed up.
Oh, man.
Whoa there, Futaba. I thought you just came here to buy a video game. But, can't you feel it? All the limited editions and the gaming gear. It's the store's fault for being a one-stop shopping emporium for gamers. So, Mom? No, ma'am. Do you think I get supplemental grants with nothing but puppy dog eyes? Motion for additional funding denied. My case was dismissed. Oh. Oh, hey, look who stumbled into us. Come on, hurry up and pick something already. You still want to get lunch after this, right? We can take him now, too. It's weird seeing him in something that's not tan and pink. What a thoughtful gentleman. Hear that, Futaba? Sojiro's gonna treat us all to lunch. Hey, don't go putting words in my...
Really?
Really? Then back to LeBlanc, people. It's curry time. You eat that all the time, though. That's because it's the best. You really can't get enough of that curry, can you, Futaba? I mean, she does have a point. Thanks for the glowing review. Getting a little emotional here. Aw. Seems this reality is the one Futaba wished for. Sounds good. I know you know how awesome Sojiro's curry is. Goes great with his coffee. Yeah, Sojiro made it for exactly that reason, and Mom helped to improve its flavor. Huh? Something's not... You have to move on. She's been dead for months. I also relate to Futaba's pain of loss, yeah. Well, yeah, after all, I've grown a bunch. Wait, what did you mean by that?
Huh?
I still don't get it. Come on, why don't you just tell me? I won't let those distorted lies deceive me anymore. What was that? Are you alright? You two are getting a bit weird. Could this be a case of raging hormones? Look how serious they've both gotten.
I'm okay.
It's nothing. Let's go, Mom. The curry can't wait. He's got stuff to do, I assume. Well, see ya. Hey, Futaba, don't just take off like that.
Time to head home.
Well, we're gonna head on back. Come on by for some grub when you're done with whatever it is you're doing. Work? I have the day off today. I can't be feeling sick when I get a promotion. I don't remember having fancy clothes like this. It's like they're for a night job. Huh? You're not an employee here? Come on, I know you were working here last year. Let's take it easy instead of going crazy trying to hit our quota, huh? You're going to work? I thought you quit. Okay, now we're going to see Haru, who should be in Kichijoji.
Shibuya. This is Shibuya.
Alright, where's Haru hiding? There she is. With her father, ugh. The amount of pedestrian traffic here is well within our threshold. This would make a fine location for a new store.
Yes.
I agree. The research says this community is most interested in high-quality ingredients and a modern store design. Perhaps this location should focus on more organic produce and a simple but elegant interior?
My.
Oh, I didn't expect to run into you here. I'm helping out my father today. We're here to inspect a potential site for a new company store. Is this a friend of yours? Yes, he's been a wonderful friend to me. He's an underclassman at my school. Oh, to think you'd have a male friend, Haru. Or are you truly just friends?
Wait!
Jeez, father, don't jump to conclusions like that. Calm down, Haru, I was merely teasing. But still, were such a man to appear in your life, make sure you tell me right away, understand? Oh, father, is that jealousy I'm detecting? It's been quite some time since I last saw Haru like this. You must truly be a wonderful friend for her. Please keep being as good to her as you have been. After all, my daughter's happiness is my own happiness. God. That's so fucking weird. We have a bit of free time, so we could grab a coffee or something. He's a great father, isn't he, huh? Yes, he is, thank you. Although he can be a bit overprotective at times. But he's honest and caring. He really is my ideal father. What will you do next? Well, my next steps would be... I plan to work alongside my father and help him. What is this? I feel as if I'm forgetting something. Oh, okay. What happiness can be found through profit gained by crushing the hearts of others.
Excuse me?
What? That just now, that was... Haru, what's the matter? Nothing, father, nothing really. He was brought back to life, right? So would this be the world he wants? That's kind of what I'm saying, is like... If you're making these wishes granted for, like, say, like Haru... Who is this guy? We all know from playing the game what his true wishes are, and he's a piece of shit. So, at what point do you know, are these people truly the people that you know, or are they just, you know, like a simulation thing? His personality was altered for the better, yes, but is that what he wanted? And that's kind of where we run into the morality issue here. Is like, he didn't ask for this, right? It's not his truth. Maybe they should be altered. Yeah, but that's kind of where it gets muddy, right? My apologies for cutting this short. I do hope we'll have the chance to speak more in the future. Until next time, Like, yes, he's a better person right now. But is that truly what he wanted in his heart? Is that his wish? All he did was bring pain upon others. Yes. But that gets into the same, kind of the same moral quandary with the whole Phantom Thieves changing hearts thing, is like, who's deciding who does that, right? I take a vacation every year. My family goes with me, of course. Go back home, so you're off to fulfill all your dreams? School? It's really fun. I've made some friends, too. Didn't that store go out of business? I guess not. We don't have great sales, but it's fine for me. I do feel like if I had the choice to become like Maruki or not, I'd definitely say yes. Like, just to become God, basically. Who are we chilling with today? Looks like we're going to see Ryuji. I like this discussion, though. Ultimate power is pretty goated. You are right. Phenomenal cosmic power. Itty bitty living space. That's essentially what Maruki is right now. Is he's a genie, just with no downside. Maybe it's up here. Buchiko entrance. Oh, it's just another way out. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You mean you got scouted by that college?
Whoa!
Pipe down, stupid. It's not for sure. Nothing yet, anyway. I'm just saying the school's gotten word of something like that. Still, that rules. You even made it onto the podium at Nationals, too. I was worried about what would happen after you screwed up your knee, but I'm glad you were able to bounce back.
No way, man!
Aw, you're still jumping the gun with this. I'm just trying my best so I don't get laughed off the team by you guys. People make other people's lives hell. If we simply get rid of them or alter them, everything will be good. Like, if I got god powers, I feel like my morals would definitely not hold as strong as Maruki there. Yeah, like, people do make other people's lives hell. I do agree with that. If you get rid of them or alter them, everything will be good. That's not always the case, though. Like, humans are conflicting creatures by nature. I'm trying to think of a way to put this, like, from where this story seems to be going is kind of the point I think I would make, is that these people are glimpsing into their perfect lives, right? And they're realizing that it's not right, this isn't how it should be, and coming to realize that, you know, the things they've gone through that have tested them and challenged them are things that kind of make them who they are. Like, I've been through abuse, I've been through some messed up stuff. Would I go through and rewrite that to not happen? Personally, no. Because none of it was bad enough to where... Well, no, that's not it. It's more like the lessons I've learned from those experiences shaped how I am today. And some of them have got me to here, where I'm confident enough to be streaming for you guys. I'm confident enough to be putting myself out there in front of an audience and not feel like collapsing in on myself. And without those experiences to teach me to kind of rise above that, like, I wouldn't be happy. And granted, my trauma is not the same as anyone else's. I'm sure a lot of people have been through really tough things that they would rather forget completely, and that's valid too. I wouldn't judge someone for making that decision to get rid of that. But personally, for me, I can't think of anything that's happened in my life that I would rather just completely erase, because it would erode something about me personally today, if that makes sense. Sorry, what are you doing here? It's still winter break. Oh, well, maybe he stopped by to congratulate you too. Man, someone sure is popular. Is there anywhere you want to go eat after practice? It's our treat today. Oh, that's nice of you guys. How about an extra large beef bowl and some pork miso soup? Why don't you come with us? Happy you can run now? Yeah, of course, but what's up all of a sudden? So your leg's fine.
Hey!
My leg? Oh, you're worried about me? It's totally fine, dude. No problems there since that injury a while back. And that was actually Kamoshida's fault, so... Wait, what? Ain't something wrong here? How do we know each other anyhow? First we met in front of the station by school, then... Keep thinking.
Huh?
I would say that if I ever had this very not-for-me body, I would have gotten a lot more precious experience than his friends. Yeah, like, see, like, my experiences are not the same as everyone else's. If someone's going through what you've gone through, Penny, or I know Nesmog also mentioned it, and, you know, whatever Astrolighting has gone through, everyone in this chat has their own unique experiences that shape who they are. And that's kind of a personal call to where you choose if you would want to change that or not. Which is the main problem with Maruki's vision. Like, his decision to do this is good, but it can't just be in the power of one person. And there's also the fact that, like, it's similar to the eugenics argument, where if someone's in control of that, how are they determining what is good and what is not? Like, what is desirable and what is not? It becomes kind of... It becomes a mess. My past shaped me to want to be Maruki personally. That's fair. That's perfectly valid. There's nothing wrong with that. There are parts of Maruki's ideology that I completely agree with. It's the method I have the issue with, really.
Whoa!
Whoa, what the hell was that? You okay, Sakamoto? Yeah, what happened to you guys at the station? Nothing.
See ya!
Sorry, I gotta get back to practice. See ya. And there's also, like, this thing, for example, Ryuji, in the base game, he really resented not running and not being on the track meet, but eventually he grew and, kind of accepted that, you know, running wasn't for him personally. He didn't want to do it anymore. He found new purpose in being one of the Phantom Thieves and doing what he was doing with them. Had I not gone through what I have, I most likely would have disagreed a few years ago. That's perfectly valid. Like, I am not saying that it's wrong. I'm just saying that I would hesitate because there's aspects to it that I don't agree with. My little sister's been telling me to fix her PC. She's always been the bossy type. Study abroad? No thanks. I'm having a great time here. You work at a maid cafe? Wow, I never would have guessed with you. Huh? Really? It's the best job I've ever had. Have the store attendants here always been so friendly? Also, like, I've been in therapy. I'm sure there's some shit that I don't even remember happening to me that I'm going to uncover in there. Like, I know stuff has happened to me that I have blocked out. My view might change. I don't know. I can't say. There's no real right answer here, honestly. Like, that's what makes it a very good debate topic, is there's, like, so many angles, so many unique experiences, decisions, opinions, morals, everything that kind of surround it. Everyone's gonna have a differing opinion on it. And all of them are gonna be valid. Like, for example, I would absolutely, if I had the power to go through and rewire everyone who is a pedophile, animal abuser, child abuser, spouse abuser, all those things, I'd do it in a heartbeat. But that's the emotional me speaking, not the, you know, rational me. But also, that's not my decision to make, so I don't know. I would hesitate a lot. It would be a difficult decision. Just unleash the infinite Tsukiyomi already? Take a look. My mother's painting's finally receiving the public attention that it deserves. It's on display for this week only, so I'm glad we have the chance to view it together. I'm truly blessed. I've waited so long to see this painting here. My drive is to create a masterpiece of this caliber grows stronger every day. But thanks to my sensei's patronage, each day also brings me closer to painting such an impactful work. Nothing in the world could make me happier than I am at this moment. Whose patronage? Madarame.
Indeed.
Why, my sensei, of course, Madarame. Even after Mother's passing, Sensei never stopped advocating her work to the public. Not only that, he took me in and cared for me when I lost my own family. I truly cannot thank him enough. I just had a wonderful idea. Why don't you come join us for dinner? Sensei's been very interested in meeting you. Don't worry, he'll even pay for the meal.
Yes.
Yes, I'd say so, but what's this about so out of the blue? Sayuri looks great there. The Sayuri? That's not the painting's name. No, wait. That seems... something's not right. What is... Could I be making the same mistakes as I did before? To think that this painting was the source of Madarame's distorted desires. The only saving grace is that my mother won't know of what transpired.
My apologies.
Actually, I'm sorry, but I'd like to be alone for now. There's also this problem improving bad people's images, yes. See, this is what I mean. Madarame should have been caring and supportive, but instead he was a conniving scumbag. Right. But, as bad as they were, it's like, you can't just go change someone like that. It completely erases what they've done and they can't be held accountable for it, right?
Haven't covered a few things in my investigation this week.
Like Penny said, improving bad people's images. Like, if you just go through and erase every bad thing he's done.
So I thought I'd share my findings with you.
I don't know.
First, regarding Maruki himself. He's been researching the treatment of patients through changes in their cognitions since his college years. You already knew about that, correct?
What happened to all the other people Madarame abused and took advantage of? Do they also get that utopia? Do they also get that, you know, that support? Or is it just Yusuke? Hold on, what was the log here? Yeah, told me himself. I remember
Maruki's
that.
work apparently had enough investors that he was planning to break ground on a research facility somewhere. And as you know, those plans never came to fruition. His funding was cut off, and his research was ended for him. It's probable. However, we can't be certain of the reason why. At least...
Oh, my bad.
What was the purpose of his research into cognitive science? Doesn't it feel like there's more to the story? For example, maybe his research was stymied by someone else for their own reasons. Anyway, that's all I could dig up about Maruki's history. The only thing that's become clearer is his stance on using cognitive science. He's dead serious about saving people. He distorted reality itself to make his dream come true. I can only imagine how delighted he is
Admittedly,
right
Maruki's
now.
doing a pretty bad job if his world is falling apart when lightly touched. Yeah.
Ah, that reminds me. There was one more thing I wanted to tell you.
Also, there's got to be something more to Maruki than this. Like, why is he so obsessed with helping people like this? What has he been through?
It seems that Okumura and Wakaba are both considered alive by all accounts.
Maybe solve problems as they occur instead of changing people. That's the biblical god we all know about. I mean, yeah.
They aren't mere illusions or cognitive beings. They truly are alive and existing in this world. In fact, their deaths seem to have never taken place at all in this reality. They seem to have been causing a stir in society, just like in our original reality. But Shido alone was arrested on the crime of attempting to overthrow the government. Basically, in this reality, you and I haven't committed any crimes. I don't understand how Maruki was able to distort reality to such extremes. But at the very least, he was being honest when he told us that he'd make such revisions, and rather convenient ones. That's quite the funny joke. It makes me want to puke. Remaining in this Maruki revised reality means living under his thumb forever.
Why is Shido left out? Yeah.
And I refuse to live like that. I'll be the one to choose my path. That's how I've lived up to now. And it's going to continue from here till the end. But what about you? You saw them for yourself, didn't you? Your friends seem to have taken a liking to Maruki's version of reality.
Yeah, he's scum, but like, if you're gonna be a messiah, you have to save everyone.
Don't tell me you've changed your mind after seeing them. I see. I pray your answer doesn't change when we face Maruki tomorrow.
And there's also like
The info I wanted to share.
the trust angle to it. Like, some doctor approaches you and just says, "Hey, I have the ability to correct your reality and make you completely and totally happy. You just have to give your brain, your memories, your reality to me, and I will do it. Just trust me, bro." Like, are you just gonna let this dude fuck with your life?
See you soon.
Some people don't deserve to be saved, cold as it sounds. Correct. Especially people such as, like, Madarame and Okumura and Kanashiro and all of them. Like, they're terrible crimes.
Are you going somewhere tomorrow?
Akechi to the stadium.
With Akechi? You guys are really hitting it off lately.
You jealous, Morgana?
Of course, that's not a bad thing. Hey, so, about what you said before, you know, that stuff about my happiness? Sorry, it's nothing. Good night.
Oh, okay. You fall asleep quick. Oh, I need to save. I'm just sitting here. I take a more Iron Fist approach to this. Just be a good person, easy. Yeah, it's interesting. I like this conversation once again. I enjoyed debating things properly.
So, you came. Based on the look in your eyes, I'm guessing your friends aren't going to be of any use to us.
They'll come around.
Oh, yes. Because I'm sure you're all just as close as you were before reality was changed. Well, there's no point in griping about it out here. Are you ready? As I mentioned yesterday, it's quite likely that we'll have to confront Maruki physically. If you're not prepared for such a contingency, then please go and take care of your affairs as quickly as possible.
I feel like that's the wrong aim to look at it. No one is inherently evil, I think. They just stumbled somewhere along the way and became what they are now. And if you have unlimited power, why not just save them? Yeah. Is there a fucking velvet room anywhere? Or can I not do that yet?
Now,
let's just go in, whatever.
Let us depart.
Fuck it.
Excuse me, is, Whoa. Hey guys.
Looks like we've all had the same idea.
Are you here to speak with him as well?
Kinda. So, he's not here?
He left around noon. Said he was meeting up with Akechi.
Sojiro said if we need to talk about stuff, we can use this place for a while.
Cool.
You know, he asked me the other day. Something along the lines of whether or not I'm okay with how things are. At first I didn't know what he was talking about, but as he kept going, his words started making my chest feel all tight.
I know what you mean. And ever since then, it's like something isn't right in my heart anymore.
I have no complaints about my current life. On the contrary, in fact. I am truly happy with it. So, in that case, what is this inkling of a feeling I have deep in my soul?
Damn it. I'm so bad at figuring out this sort of stuff. Hey, do you think maybe we're all running away from something super important? I've been kind of wondering for a while now. Maybe the reason his words hurt so much is because he's right. But I was too scared to admit that for some reason. That's why I pretended I didn't understand what he meant.
When I was speaking with him, I felt like I caught a glimpse of this mysterious sight. Something that shouldn't have happened, but still, I felt like I shouldn't turn away from it.
Same here.
And myself as well. It seems that we really have lost sight of something precious to us after all.
That might be. But I'm so scared to remember what it is. If I remember that, I feel like my life as I know it is gonna end. Futaba. But even still, I don't want to feel this way anymore either. Me too.
Guess that's it, huh? He was trying to tell us all something important, and I bet he's probably still working on it somewhere. Ain't no way I'm gonna bail on him just so I can keep running from whatever it is.
When I had that strange experience you all mentioned, I saw him and the rest of us there together. I want to believe the connection we share here is a genuine one.
Well, I know if we don't do something soon, we're gonna lose our connection with him. Don't ask how I know. It just feels like the truth to me.
I admit I am happy right now, but I just can't accept the situation as it is. I'm done with trying to escape my problems.
Huh?
Oh. Morgana's done.
Well,
let's figure out where Maruki is first. I don't want to waste any time wandering about aimlessly. Morgana dead. Affordable therapy on a global scale? Absolutely, I am all for that. We definitely need a lot more mental health resources available to everybody. We can cut out an information guide after going up that elevator. If he intends to welcome us in so graciously, perhaps we'll come across another guide soon. Before I forget, I suspect the battles are going to get even tougher from here on out due to our lack of manpower.
If I must.
Focusing on our abilities is fine and all, but depending on the situation, it'll be more efficient to team up. The combination move we pulled off before, that wasn't half bad.
All right.
Of course, it all depends on whether or not you can keep up with me. Thought that school shooters will always exist, so there's that. there's a lot of problems with that too. Like, there's also gun reform that needs to happen, and definitely mental health. Like, there's a lot of complex problems with that. Accessible mental health care needs to be a priority in our society. I think it was somewhere around here. VIP patients identified. We will now begin the grand tour. The auditorium is now open. The master awaits you there, with the patient you seek. Please enter through the door on the left-hand side of the entrance hall. Just as I thought. They're politely informing us of their location. I don't care what you've been through in life. Resorting to that makes you evil. That must be the door. Let's go. Well, that's also complicated too, because some people have done that because they've been bullied to the breaking point, and some people do it because they are truly evil. So it's complicated. It's not black and white. I hate that that's happening so much, and I wish we would do something about it. And it, you know, it hurts me every time I hear it. It's ridiculous. We should be better.
I'll reveal your
Why
true
shoot the
form.
innocent when they're just the bullies? When you're in that kind of mindset, the decisions you make aren't always rational.
Joker got a 2-for-1 deal there. These pipsqueaks can't tolerate less attacks. You know what to do. Persona! Oh yeah. Well. Let's go. How should we kill off the last? I can still feel the rush.
God, Akechi.
I leveled up. All right.
I kind of do want to avoid
Shadow
that topic
eliminated
though, because it does affect me. I hope Akechi gets brainwashed so you can hear his voice lines. Really? Are they funny?
Focus.
Does he like confess his gay love for me or some shit? Had a lot of fun here. Sadly, my work week starts again today. Have a good night. Thank you. I'm gonna be starting work in a few hours myself. Thanks for stopping by. I do appreciate the discussion.
I can feel it.
It was really nice.
Show me your true form.
This enemy is a sad little weakling. Let's put it out of its persona. Not this.
Oh.
That one was too easy to knock down.
Here
Keep
goes.
it going. Joker took one down. I gotta keep up. Killing time again.
Okay. The opposition is gone. Let's proceed.
I'm sensing.
It's just...
Let's do it.
Now, let us depart.
Okay.
Let's see it.
Yeah, I don't know. This whole situation is very complicated. A lot of aspects to it. It makes for a good. It makes Maruki a very good villain because you can sympathize with him, but there's also a point where you can't accept what he's doing, right? Good villain. There's no doubt that Maruki's up ahead. Make sure you're ready.
Thank you for coming. She's only sleeping. I've never had any intention of hurting her. Once her inner turmoil begins to settle, I'll have her remember her life as she wishes to live it.
The life that she wishes for, huh? Call it what you like. You're merely brainwashing people for your own satisfaction.
I'm wholly aware that some will interpret my acts that way.
I really do believe it's mostly because of the environment and circumstances that people turn bad. I agree.
But if that self-satisfaction
Nature versus
leads to
nurture
the
is a very
happiness of
real thing.
Thousands of others, don't you agree that outcome is for the best?
I don't personally believe that people are born
If
evil.
I understand correctly, you went and checked in on your friends this past week. This reality is the one that they all wished for. Did any of them seem troubled by that fact?
Yeah, all of them. Are you still jumping the gun with this? I'm just trying my best so I don't get laughed off the team by you guys.
This reality is the true reality. All you have to do is recognize it as such. Once you do, you'll be just as happy as they are. Didn't you see it yourselves? Your friends don't just want to live these lives. They want you to choose this reality for yourselves and live happily.
They were gonna
too.
put in backstory bits in the palaces. Oh yeah. This game is already so fucking long. I was so sad when she transferred for her parents' jobs, but all's well that ends well. Thanks to my sensei's patronage, each day also brings me closer to painting an impactful work.
Please, I want you to understand. For their sake, as well as yours.
I'm just so thrilled for him. It's like he's finally getting the recognition he deserves. Really? Then back to LeBlanc, people. It's curry time. Oh, father, is that jealousy I'm detecting? My friends want to stay in this reality. That doesn't seem right. I got captured in Kamoshida's palace. That's when I met you guys. When we'd go to Mementos, I'd transform into a... But is that really true?
Well, it's time.
If I accept Maruki's offer, my friends and I will be able to live happily in this reality he's created, or so he says. If we stay in this world, we really could live happy lives free from pain and suffering. But our memories will be distorted to allow for the new circumstances. There's probably no way to avoid that. Also, I don't know if you're still here, Astro. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that.
For the sake of Yoshizawa-san and the rest
Sorry,
of your
I missed
friends,
that. A lot of stuff happening.
I ask you to give me your answer.
Nah, bitch.
Huh?
I'm too much of a gangster.
Negotiations seem to have broken down.
I see. It seems we still haven't reached an understanding.
I would like for there to be more nuance to previous palace people, but also I really don't want to sympathize with Kamoshida, right? Like, Akurumura wanted to be a nice boss to all his employees, but when all his employees and even his co-founder were bad-mouthing him, he decided to be the person they say him as. Ah.
No.
Yeah, see, little things like that would help, but like Penny said, I don't want to sympathize with Kamoshida. That dude's fucking scum.
You're not serious, right? Please. I'm begging you, Senpai. Please let me live as Kasumi.
It's not my choice, but yeah.
But why? This pain is too much. Why can't I just leave it behind me? Kasumi is gone forever. And it's all
Kamoshida's such garbage, he's
all
irredeemable.
Sumiri's
Yeah.
fault. I can't live that kind of life.
Oh, is she gonna fight us? Okay.
Please, don't try to stop me. If you do, then I'll...
Don't do this. I have Yoshitsune. You stand no chance.
Stubborn. No matter what you say to her, I doubt she'll understand. I don't...
Oh, oops.
I could take care of it for you right now. But you'd prefer her to leave here alive, right? Just hurry up and end this.
Oh, 1v1.
Please, don't make me do this.
She literally can't hurt me.
I can't stop this. I refuse to live as Kasumi's killer. Please don't do this to me. don't you give up!
You would prefer to live charged as Toby says otherwise. That's right.
Alright.
There's literally nothing she can do that will hurt me. Like, I am immune to everything she does. Because this persona is broke. Bye! As much as I would like to wax about how people are not inherently evil and all redeemable, people like Kamoshida might be a little bit too much of an ask. Yeah. Yeah. Not everyone is redeemable, I will definitely say that. Not everyone is...
Looks like you
worth saving, I guess you could say. There are some people who don't deserve that kindness because they didn't give it to other people in their lives.
Senpai.
But it's also not my place to judge and control them for it, right?
I can't go back to being Sumire. You saw it all for yourself, Senpai. It's my own fault that my sisters... Why don't you understand? Please. I beg you.
Yoshizawa-san. I can give you strength, so you don't have to suffer.
Doctor.
You can judge them, but control them, that's too far. Exactly,
pain to end, and desire to live as Kasumi.
How do you deal with someone who has done... Oh, what is he doing? What is his persona?
Sadly, she has lost sight of herself. She's in pain. Now, be her guide, and together, escape from the nightmare!
Damn.
No, I can't. I don't want to go back to my life.
That's also a good point, Keffel.
What the hell? This so-called kindness of his disgusts me. Let's do this quick.
I refuse to go back. I'm happy here. This is where I belong.
I'll rescue you. The only way I know how.
It's gone totally berserk. We need to stop her persona.
I'll take that.
It ate the smaller one? What a
Ugh.
pain. We'll have to beat it before it heals itself again. It's time. There.
Oh, I was already charged. Damn.
Persona! That should do.
Stop!
Oh no, Vor. Shocked Pikachu face.
Stand down.
Oh, that's not good. Well, bye, Akechi.
Persona!
I'll take that.
Murky is ironically impeding the healing process and prolonging suffering. He is. Kills your gay little boyfriend. He did. Let's bring out the Morning Star.
Go down.
Ah, nice.
Using it.
Bum, bum.
It got a death wish. Aren't you the leader? Just what the hell is this thing?
I refuse to return. I will never go back to being such pathetic, soot-coated garbage!
You can't tell? It's her refusal to accept the truth.
We can't afford to waste time on this shit.
Oh.
Here it comes.
Is the gang coming?
I don't think so.
I can't believe Ryuji's dead.
Damn it, Skull. I told you not to rush him by yourself like that. At least it seemed to work out in our favor.
Our apologies for making you wait so long.
Is that... Akechi-kun and Dr. Maruki?
Yoshi's always trapped by... Why is her persona doing this? What in the world is going on here?
So much of this shit makes no sense, but we'll cover it later. We've got to stop her first, right, Joker?
All right, let's get in formation. Okay, guys, leave the navigation to me. Let's push them back.
Unbelievable. Why did they come here?
Let's go!
Ooh.
Let's go. Go down.
On to the next.
Persona!
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Persona!
Persona, this is a part of me. The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
You do it.
Closing in.
I won't hold back!
Knocked down. He needs cover.
For my joy!
Bro doesn't have much health left. Someone heal him.
That's not right. Artist!
Much obliged. I appreciate it.
Payback
Rose up
time!
again. It's payback time.
Persona!
Persona! To the back line. Ready to engage. Persona! How's this?
I'll take that!
That's not good.
Persona! Lucifer! Persona! Go!
Come out. On to the next.
I'll break them.
Get ready. My turn now.
I will see joy!
Let's go. It didn't work?
Damn.
I won't hold back!
Damn it!
Stand
Robot
down!
knocked down. He needs cover.
Okay, I just need to get Akechi out of here. He keeps getting comboed.
You're mine.
It's problematic.
Do it!
On to the next. Witness my soul. Ha! Rose up again! It's pivot! It looks like it's working. Just hang in there a little longer.
The song is such a fucking banger. She deals extra damage to gay people, unfortunately, right?
Pretty crazy technique, but it worked. Time for my persona.
Time for my persona.
It is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Is she really weak to just bless? Does she even have a weakness? Probably not. We're gonna try it anyway.
What's the plan? Have this.
No weaknesses.
Opponent is strong. Persona. Do anything reckless.
Okay. So we just need to burst her down.
Leave it to me.
Don't eat, you bitch. God damn it. It's okay.
Persona! Shitsune!
None will stand in my way.
No time for thanks. This is my other self.
You got him, Fox. One enemy hit the ground.
Yours not
Not
yet.
done yet.
Persona! Go down!
Hear them. Bells of the night tolling. Now, my dream won't be. The clock strikes midnight.
Yeah.
Yoshizawa-san!
You've all... I can't believe you've thrown away your happiness just to come here and... And how? It's impossible.
You're Dr. Maruki, right?
That's right. More importantly, why are...
Dude, what the hell's Doc doing inside a palace?
Ryuji.
He's ruling this palace, is what he's doing.
Ryuji.
What? Not only that, he's the one who's generated this whole distorted reality. Isn't that right, Maruki-san?
All of this was done for your own joy.
Our joy?
That's right. I only wanted to grant your wishes. Each and every one.
Wait, you what? What do you mean? We never wished for anything like that.
Is that really true?
Huh?
No, never mind. So, you all intend to deny the reality I've created for you. If you want to fight me, then so be it. If you plan on changing my heart, that's fine too. But before that, I think there's still room for discussion here. Also, I believe taking care of Yoshizawa-san is more important than settling this issue right now.
Planning to run again?
We can get back to fighting if that's what you really want, but I think you're rather exhausted at the moment.
Yoshizawa-san!
There's still time. February 3rd. I'll hear your final decision on the 3rd. If your views can't align with mine by then, we'll have no other choice but a physical altercation. As much as I would loathe that, I still can't give up what I've started.
I also like that he's not
Swore I'd do.
comic book evil here.
Everything that mattered to me.
lost his reading. I want to pursue him, but
He's trying
I
to
doubt
get you to
that's
see
even
his
possible
point of
right
view.
now.
He's trying to
Let's get out of here.
win you over
Yoshizawa's gotta
that
rest
way,
anyway.
rather than just twirling his mustache and being evil like everyone else in this game, pretty much.
I'm still just as shocked as I was when we first came here. The navigators returned to our devices. A palace is visible in our own reality.
Does this mean reality's broken right now or something? Something to do with Dr. Maruki anyway.
He isn't just a rotten adult. Yes.
Hey.
He's doing this because
do
he
you
had
already
something
know
happen
about
that
this
broke
stuff?
him, and he's trying to fix it. Rather than just like, I want money. Or I want sex.
So Dr. Maruki, he altered our reality
Very, very good villain so
to
far.
make our dreams come true.
This is all
I
too
hope they
much
don't
for me
fuck
to
it up.
handle at once.
Apologies for the interruption. Mind if I interject?
Fuck off, Akechi.
That's right, Akechi. There's no reason to be defensive. Had I wished to kill you all, I would have simply done so already.
So you're not here to fight us.
I've already put our feud behind me. Not only that, since he and I both refuse to accept reality as Maruki sees fit to make it, we currently have the same goal.
So what you're saying is you're using him.
What about the rest of you? Considering how you were all living your ideal lives in that other reality, until you decided to come here. Maruki seems to be telling the truth about taking your happiness into consideration. While his heart is distorted, he is quite different from the adults whose hearts you've changed so far. Now that you know his intentions, I'm most interested in learning whether you still plan on fighting him or not.
What do you mean?
I'm up against someone with the power to distort reality as we know it. The more allies on my side, the better. If we all share the same goal, shouldn't we join forces and improve our odds? I'll be going now.
Oops, my bad.
Hey!
Be sure to consider my point. Okay. My bad.
Jeez.
Yoshizawa, are you alright? Oh, yes. I'm sorry that I caused you all so much trouble.
No, you don't need to apologize.
We should probably go our separate ways for now and discuss it at a better time.
Yeah, tomorrow we can... Oh yeah, third semester's starting up tomorrow, right?
I guess we're going back to school, huh?
Back to school? Oh no!
We still don't have any idea what we want to do from here on out, though.
Oh man.
We've got time. Maruki said he'll wait until February 3rd before... Let's really think it over before making our decision.
Yo, welcome back. Didn't know you guys were out together.
Me when I have to go back to college after summer. Yeah.
Wait, what's wrong, Futaba?
Hey, Sojiro? Is Mom?
You mean Wakaba? Well, what about her?
Nah, it's nothing. It's just I happen to remember something about her, that's all.
I see. Okay, then.
Ugh.
You know, I caught myself thinking about her earlier, too. Odd coincidence, huh? Well, I'm gonna head home for the night. How about you, Futaba?
I'm gonna stick around a bit longer.
See? don't stay out too late, all right? The place is all yours. You've got school tomorrow, too, so get to bed at a reasonable time.
They're back in normal reality. Are they, though?
Mom really is gone again.
Oh, okay.
Sojiro sees it that way too now. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you what happened before we came to rescue you. We all ended up here at the same time after you left for Odaiba. What was that?
Wait, you're...
What the? Oh yeah, that's right. Why were you human, Mona? Yeah, you're supposed to be a cat. I am not a... Oh wait. Yeah, I guess I am a cat.
Wait, I'm a cat. Oh.
How did we never realize?
You know, we've got more important things to do than sit around here and figure out what happened to us.
That's right!
You said he was headed to Odaiba, correct? And with Akechi-kun? We need to find them! Once we got to Odaiba, we spotted the palace. You know how the rest goes. You were fighting this whole time, weren't you? While I was just bumming around town without a care. I'm sorry. Deep down, I always suspected something strange was happening. Something wrong. And being with my mom was so much fun, I stopped trying to figure it out. But I totally snapped out of it thanks to you. I'm all good now. Yep, no worries. I'm fine. School's tomorrow, right? You better not stay up late. You might end up oversleeping.
Poor Futaba. Like, that's gotta be fucking rough.
We've all been through too much today. Let's try to get some sleep.
What, you got something to say? You've gone cat again.
Hey, wait!
Opened up old wounds, yeah. Hey, don't rub it in. I did it to help you, alright? Sheesh. All this trouble with Yoshizawa and Maruki. We've got nothing but problems right now.
Yep.
For now, we should all meet up at the hideout. We gotta recap the situation and hold a strategy meeting. Never trust an anime character who says they're fine. Yeah. Been trying to wrap my head around all this, and it's just not happening. I can't think straight at all. I can hardly blame you. I'm still so confused myself. Either way, I think we've all earned a bit of rest. Maybe a good night's sleep will help us all calm down. You're right. Certainly the combat has tired us out as well. We could all use some time to decompress. And on that note, good night. Well, we're gonna need time to figure all this out. Either way, we can think about this tomorrow. For now, we should go to sleep. Okay. Look at this fool, level 76. We gotta change that. You put on the experience helmet. You silly bitch. Where is it? Where is it? Oh shit. Make everyone happy, huh? But even so. Anyway, let's think about it tomorrow. Velvet Room time? Yeah, here we go. What does Igor have to say about this shit?
It's been quite some time.
It's been like a week.
We have finally succeeded in reaching you. You have been imprisoned once more. This time, not by the god of control, but a different entity, one who's bound you through your future. However, You held fast to your free will and believed in your bonds, allowing your friends to regain their own realities. You are on the verge of grasping a potential reality once more. Our meeting again now within this place is proof enough. It seems the time has come. We are merely beings who provide aid to humans as they carry out their will. You must be the one to determine the path and actions to take. If the will of rebellion still thrives within you, then we will surely meet again.
Lady Lavenza told you that? We ought to tell everyone else that too. Let's all meet up after school.
Good morning. I'm sorry. I can't believe what I tried to do to you two. I genuinely cannot apologize enough for what happened.
Oh, come on. There's no need for that. More importantly, how have you been?
Physically, I'm fine. But mentally, to be entirely honest, I'm all mixed up. My memories are still pretty fuzzy, and I haven't really processed everything yet. I'm going to need a little time to myself to think things through. I have to figure out what to do with myself from here on.
My shoulder? It's fine. Why do you ask, Coach? May I take the extra classes as well? I want to study more. This class is so awesome. There's no bullying or anything like that here. My bad. I have club today after school. You guys can go home without me. Huh? Club? I thought he was in the go home club. So I think bits of it are back in regular reality, but there are still we're still in Maruki's reality.
Time's up.
Happy New Year, everyone. You all did your homework, right? Next year's going to be all about your college entrance exams, so you'd better start preparing now. Oh, and if you cause any trouble, that'll show up on your transcripts, so make sure you behave yourselves, okay? Now, time to turn in that homework. Let's see, who's on class duty today?
Man.
Have you been studying? Well, not that you really had time for that. I think Maruki just took off everything he did for the Phantom Thieves, though, as far as making their lives happy. Is everyone rested up? More or less. My mind was racing so much that I passed out before I even realized it. Same here. I think I've sorted through my own thoughts, but I'd still like to hear everyone else's take. Hideout time. Sure thing. We'll come to the hideout right after school then. Gotcha. Cool, I'll be waiting for you all.
Hey!
We definitely need to update everyone about Lady Lavenza, and cook up our plans for here on out too.
We have to choose our own path, eh? Akechi had mentioned that we needed to determine what we'll do from here on out.
Oh shit,
We
sorry.
can accept this reality, but that means we'll have to fight Dr. Maruki, right? That's right. We have to confront Maruki and steal his desire. In a way, it's business as usual for us.
Dr. Maruki is an adult with a warped desire.
One final heist for the third time.
That desire's just a wish for us all to be happy, right?
I admit, it's nothing similar to the desires we've seen in the likes of Shido and Kamoshida.
Again, Maruki, you have so much more self-control than I would have had in this situation. Yeah.
The Phantom Thieves only change the hearts of evildoers. Dr. Maruki is quite different from our past targets.
Well, I think we already know what we gotta do. Haru's right. Dr. Maruki ain't a shitty adult at all. There are probably plenty of folks out there living all happy in this reality. Who knows? Maybe Dr. Maruki is actually doing the right thing. But We all still feel like this reality's wrong, right? We decide what's right for ourselves. That's what we all agreed on when we went after him in the palace. If changing Doc's heart fixes our reality, then I'm gonna do it. So... somebody say something?
Sorry, I was just thinking about how right you are, Ryuichi.
So we're going to change our target's heart not to reform society, but to acquire the reality we believe in.
Nice code.
That doesn't sound bad at all.
Then it's unanimous.
Well, that means our next step is pretty clear. Right. Maruki said that he'd be willing to fight if we are too. It's safe to assume he's expecting us to infiltrate his palace.
That reminds me. You know that, reality bending stuff? Why is Doc able to do that anyway?
I've been wondering the same thing.
It's probably similar to Akechi in that it's like
Even
a
if he
unique
was
ability.
the top cognitive science expert, that wouldn't be enough for him to do all of this. If we're going to fight Maruki, we'd better dig up some more intel on him first.
Good day. This is Lavenza speaking.
Huh?
Your will of rebellion has reached new heights. We would like to aid that will, if you find it agreeable.
Imagine if they just said this world is fine and the game ends. What a statement.
Wait, how is she even calling you?
And how'd she know how high our wills are? Did she tap your line or something?
Her timing was just too perfect. Maybe she actually did.
I have performed no form of electronic surveillance whatsoever.
Apparently she can hear you.
There's something I wish to tell you regarding your current situation. However, I'm reaching the limit of my communication ability with this method. Let us meet in person tomorrow. Yes, of course your friends are also invited. As for the location, let us convene at your school.
At Shujin? Wait, she'll be at the school? Lavenza will?
In that case, I'll see you tomorrow.
I miss the twins. They were cool.
Is she really gonna go to our school? Just walk through the front gates like nothing?
I'm not sure what to make of it.
They were
Since
funny.
we've determined our goal and Lavenza's offered to help us, I'd call that progress of some sort. All we have left is whatever we discuss tomorrow at school, plus whether or not we're going to team up with Akechi. Considering what he told us, really does seem like we share an end goal with Akechi, but
He still tried to murk me.
I think we ought to team up. Me too. Are you sure? Dr. Maruki's strong enough to change reality itself. If we're gonna fight him, we're gonna need Akechi's help. Plus, if he does betray us again, we'll just take him out too.
Damn, Haru.
Guess that settles that.
Let's all meet at Shujin tomorrow. I'll take care of figuring out how to get Yusuke and Futaba in the school.
She's not fucking around.
I appreciate the effort. Thank you.
It's like, if he betrays us, I'll drop that bitch.
Alright, let's head home for now.
Haru says murder is okay. So do you think Lavenza will make it to the school? I hope she doesn't get lost or anything. Yeah, don't you think it's a bad idea, her wandering around in that getup? That's true. Hopefully no one gives her a hard time. If someone does, you better come up with a good excuse for her. Morgana will do it. What? No, I'm not. How am I supposed to pull something like that off? A kitty helping out a little kid. Sounds like one dynamite duo. That could last 3 seasons in a movie, easy. That's not exactly helpful to us right now, though. At any rate, I'm certain she would reach out to us if something were to go awry. That's true, we can put our faith in Lavenza. I'm just throwing Morgana under the bus. Agreed, let us know if anything changes. Good night, everyone.
Yeah.
Why would Lady Lavenza want to meet up at the school? It's not like she just wants to check out the place, right? Okay. Where are we going? What are we doing?
Hey!
Oh, he's not gonna let me sleep. Fine, fuck off. Do you want to take a break for today? I want to think on it a bit more. Hey. Sorry, it's nothing. You doing this shit again? Don't vague post, man.
No.
I was just remembering what happened that night. You remember, right? The night before we went into Mementos to erase it. Before we dealt with Shido.
Hey!
Remember how I said I'd finally found the place where I belong? Even though I said that and really believed it, I still fell right into Maruki's hands. I know I've made it obvious how much I want to be a human. More than once I thought it would give me a chance with Lady Ann, but what I did was just so lame. I can't believe I was off having a blast while you were busy trying to help us. You owe me one. You definitely owe me one, cat. I don't think a single favor is going to make up for what I did. I already owe you a whole lot more than that. Now that I think about it, you've been helping me from the very beginning. Hell, I was locked up in a prison when we first met. I'm nowhere near cool. Nowhere near it. Quit buttering me up. You don't have to tell me twice, though. I'm going to be super cool from here on out.
Listen up.
You know what? I'm gonna make you a promise right now. From here on, I'm going to be more independent. I just kept relying on you for everything because deep down I thought you could figure everything out for me. But that's all changing. I'm going to stand proud on my own 4 feet. And I'm going to be the one to protect you. I promise I will. Uh-oh. What's going on? Tier 4 personas? Oh shit. Oh, he looks cool again. I've discovered a new, no, my original power.
Alright.
Morgana's persona Mercurius has transformed into Diego. Ooh. Little fruity.
Okay.
Alright, time to serve Maruki his just desserts. Anyone who tries to pull one over on us like that is asking for it. But you wished for it. I mean, it's true, but let's just forget that part. Let's reject Maruki's world together and fight for our real reality. We're gonna be even greater partners now.
Let's turn in for the
Well,
night.
things are going to get hectic starting tomorrow. Let's call it a night. So everyone gets new anime powers, huh? Majestic Presence. Increases effect of all of allies' healing skills may decrease SP cost. Nice. Miracle Rush. Do you want to get rid of something for that? Because all these are pretty good. Even physical damage to all foes with high chance of critical. Yeah, we don't. I don't know if we want to get rid of something for this. I'm trying to decide. I have salvation, so, like, I mean... Gardine. You know what? Let's get rid of this one. I have access to Magaradine, and I can always just use Gargadine on wind enemies to baton pass, which is probably better. He's got the fucking jeans on. Look at this shit. I read this. What? It's medium damage, heavy damage. No, we'll save that. Never mind. I decided against it. And we're just gonna go with that decision and roll with it. The new year is starting. You all look sleepy. What, did you doze through the new year? Was Shogatsu one big excuse to laze around? Good grief. Shogatsu's not supposed to be an excuse to relax, you know. We decorate with Katamatsu, Kagami Mochi, and Shimemnawa in order to welcome the Toshigama deities. It's one of the oldest traditions in Japan. By the way, cherry blossom viewing and even Children's Day are meant to commemorate deities and spirits. Japan's got a lot of gods, so naturally there end up being a lot of events and rituals to accommodate them all. There's a phrase referring to all the Shinto gods as a collective. Anyone know it offhand?
What is the answer?
Alright, Takamaki-san, I'll bet you slept through Shogatsu. Oh yeah, I mean...
Hey, wait!
Hey, Lady Anna's obviously panicking. Be a good guy and help her out.
Seriously?
I'm so unlucky, and I didn't even sleep through Shogatsu. Are you awake? Can you give me a hint? It's some phrase about the gods, but it's kind of abstract, right? What's this phrase supposed to illustrate about the gods of Shinto? That's how numerous they are. I learned this in Japan school. I would love to stay up, but it is way too late for me. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by, Nesmaga. It's good to see ya. Hope you have a good rest. Yeah, I think that's right. They use a specific number, right? I'm probably gonna need to end soon because I have to get ready for work soon. What's that phrase again? The one about how many gods there are in Shinto? It's the 8 million. Yeah, I think that's it.
That means...
So people call the gods of Shinto the 8 million gods.
This is it. Correct.
That's correct. We call them Yaoyorozu no Kami, or the 8 million gods, though that number is not meant to be taken literally. Yaoyorozu is essentially shorthand for myriad gods, an uncountable number. In olden days, the Japanese believed that gods dwelled in everything. But with all these traditions, you could say these beliefs still affect our lives today. It's a wonderful thing, really. We really need to cherish our history.
Nice going!
You're pretty good at studying. I'm impressed. I know.
You've been awfully busy lately. Don't forget to eat lunch. As for myself, be sure to order some jelly-filled bread and...
Butterfly.
That's... Yeah, let's go.
Follow the butterfly.
Hey!
Chase it down so you don't lose sight of it. I've caught it.
Oh!
Hey, you see that? It went to the first floor. What on earth is it trying to go? Where on earth is it trying to go? Come on, we gotta follow it for now. Ooh. Haruki's old office.
For real?
The nurse's office. What's going on here?
Anyway.
It looks like we're the only ones who can see it, and it seems like it has some purpose. There's no point in thinking about that right now. Let's get inside the nurse's office quickly.
Lady Lavenza.
Hello. Thank you for coming. I see. Exchanging common expressions upon meeting like humans do, it has a rather pleasant feeling. But that is irrelevant. Let's turn to the matter at hand. As I told you yesterday, there's something I wish to tell you. But first, please gather your other friends here.
Here? You want to meet in the nurse's office?
This place is filled with the cognition of bed rest. Maintaining my existence in a reality controlled by someone like Maruki is no simple feat, but the exhaustion that it induces is limited by this place's cognition, so I may converse with you all in person here.
Huh, that makes sense.
I see.
I guess? Ugh.
Let us continue this conversation once everyone involved has convened. Until that time, I will provide my eyes a much-needed rest.
Wait, rest? Lady Lavenza?
She's taking a nap.
I guess we should get everyone in here. Infiltration success.
I'm rather surprised no one took notice of us.
Considering how I don't have an adequate excuse for the school to approve your being here. We're lucky it went as well as it did.
As long as you maintain an air of confidence, you can fool just about anybody into thinking you belong.
He's not
I
wrong.
must say, though, I hadn't expected you to actually reach out to me for something like this.
Well, it's just as we said before. We've accepted your offer to work together. Now's not the time to let personal stuff get in the way of our goal. But if you ever betray us again, we'll make sure you regret it.
All right, then. It's no concern of mine, anyway. Remember what I told you all before. We share a mutual interest. Until Maruki is defeated, we have a deal to uphold.
It appears that everyone's arrived. Does this mean you're ready to begin?
Ain't that our line?
Yes. I wished to speak with you about the circumstances that led this Maruki to alter reality as you know it, as well as the true nature of his power.
You know all of that?
I admit there will be a degree of speculation involved, but only to a small extent. First, I will explain the situation with the current reality. I believe that Maruki has altered the cognition of the masses. In other words, it's thought that the alterations he's made are the result of his meddling with mementos.
He changed mementos? How is that even possible? Wait, don't forget about our experience with the Metanav and Maruki's palace. Seems like this kind of thing has a habit of sticking around despite our expectations.
Mementos is the cognition of the masses given form. If that man is truly capable of controlling individuals' cognitions, and that man were also to gain access to mementos, it would be no surprise that he could impact everyone's cognitions and affect reality
I don't like how
itself.
we're talking about going back to mementos here.
Could he really have done all that? I mean, it's assumed that Dr. Maruki has the power to control cognition, right?
Exactly. That man's controlling of cognition. Let's see. Why don't we refer to his power as actualization? Most likely, that actualization is a power unique to a persona. In other words, this man named Maruki is...
He's a persona user?
That's impossible. There's no way to have a persona and a palace at the same time.
Interesting.
Determining when Maruki first awakened to his power is wholly impossible. However, by the time he crossed your paths, there's no doubt that he was making use of his actualization, although he may have only been doing so subconsciously.
Even if it is just his subconscious, he's using a persona in the real world. So, his ability to make Yoshizawa-san think she was Kasumi-chan...
It was most likely through the use of actualization.
Still, though, even if we assume that Maruki has unique persona abilities, such as the case with him and myself, we still need to determine how he used that power on mementos as a whole, rather than a single individual.
Right. Even if there were some kind of power that could affect mementos, it's on a whole other level from what we've seen so far.
A single person just shouldn't be capable of all that. That's true. Changing reality just by thinking about it isn't something humans do. It's something that, like, gods do.
And what if he became such a god?
The god of control.
Indeed. The being in Mementos that you all defeated was a false deity that the masses deludedly clung to. It is easy to conclude that Maruki simply took over the false god's position when it disappeared.
Huh.
Took over his position? What do you mean? So you're saying society thinks of Doc as a god now or something?
Now, the Phantom Thieves are the ones who gained the masses' support after defeating this so-called god of control. So it would follow that the masses would turn to the Phantom Thieves next as their savior. In that case, why did they instead turn to Maruki, who did none of the work the Phantom Thieves did?
Masses were invested in the Phantom Thieves, not Maruki.
Wait, you what? What do you mean? We never wished for anything like this. Is that really true?
It's most likely because...
You wished for it.
What? After we defeated the god of control, we wished for reality to be like Dr. Maruki described it. And it happened?
I don't remember doing any wishing with you guys and Doc. I mean, when would we have even had the chance to?
What about our counseling?
Exactly. You got through talking with everyone. You can't change the past, but you still want to keep your chin up and press onward. Is that the gist of it? Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, it'd definitely be better if none of this had happened at all, but... no matter what path you might have to take to get there, I hope your track dreams will still do you some good in the end. Thanks.
Looks like you all walked right into the spider's parlor.
Yeah, he's been doing this the entire time behind the scenes.
There's no way of knowing how many of those situations were intentionally orchestrated by that man. However, the result is still the same. A desire for his actualization was seeded within your hearts. Thus, I have no doubt that it was your own desires that led to their actualization.
So this is all our fault, huh?
We're the ones who told him the cognitive world really exists, too. Right, let's fight. If this is our own fault, we've got to be the ones to fix it.
Yes. This realization changes none of what we must do.
Very well. Then allow me to proceed. This world is in a very unstable condition currently. On the day that the God of Control fused Mementos with the real world, the merging was undone through your efforts, and the two worlds are now attempting to return to their initial states.
So, what you're saying is this world has reverted to a state where the fusion with Mementos hasn't been totally undone. That explains why Maruki's palace was visible in Odaiba.
Even as we speak, Maruki is still influencing this world in places where its boundaries are blurred. As slow a pace as it may be, he still continues to actualize the world of the masses as a whole. Should this continue, reality shall merge with Mementos once more. The two worlds will again become one. When that happens, anyone trapped within the actualized world can never again awaken to the original one.
No.
This issue goes beyond the masses as well. Although you are all Persona users, it would be next to impossible to defy Maruki in a world completely under his control. To be clear, once the two worlds conclude their fusion, there will be no chance of your success in this mission. And I believe this fusion will conclude in 1 month's time.
We only have a month.
If memory serves me correctly, February 3rd was the date Dr. Maruki gave us, right? Could he have possibly chosen the time limit based on when his actualization will be completed? It's possible.
If that's the case, We don't got another choice except to steal his treasure by then.
We'll need to secure our route to the treasure by the 2nd so we can send our calling card. Then, on the day of, we're most likely going to have to fight Maruki.
Allow me to produce the calling card. This is certain to be our final card. I'll pour my heart and soul into its creation.
Be that as it may, there are still some unsolved questions. Right?
What's the deal with the palace's name? Doesn't seem to affect the app's functions, but...
That must also be a product of Maruki's cognition. He most likely learned that you could somehow infiltrate the metaverse. As long as he permits your existence, your method of infiltration will not entirely disappear either. However, in his heart he must have feared you would learn his identity as the palace's ruler. Perhaps such a feeling took the form of hiding the ruler's name from you.
But in that case, why didn't Dr. Maruki just actualize us out of existence entirely?
Yeah, good point.
Maruki told us he wants us to accept his world. It may be hard to believe, but since we mutually benefit from his actualization, maybe he really does want us to submit.
Sorry, even if it does fix shit for us, I just can't accept the world getting treated like that. Let's start the infiltration tomorrow, yeah? And you? Sound good?
You're willing to ask me as well?
Duh, dude. The Phantom Thieves don't act unless it's a unanimous vote.
Fine then. You know I have no intention of accepting Maruki's world anyway.
And that settles that.
Wait, what about Yoshizawa-san?
We may not have summoned her as one of the Phantom Thieves. This definitely involves her as well. Maybe we should fill her in on our situation once she comes to terms with her own. What she does with that information, though, that's up to her. Right.
If that concludes matters, I shall continue to watch over you, Trickster. Please show me the path that you choose for humanity.
Oh. She was watching anyway.
I just...
Guess we might as well close up for the night. Hey, once you're done washing that, you can go ahead and call it a welcome.
Yoshizawa?
Have a seat. She's here to see you, right? Now, don't worry about finishing up. I'll take care of it later.
Sorry for coming over so late. And thank you for the coffee. It's delicious. Would you mind if I got something off my chest?
Made it just in time, kind of.
Thank you.
Sweet, sweet Sumi.
So, to tell the truth,
Welcome
I saw
to the
you all go
stream.
into the nurse's office today. And, I sort of eavesdropped on your conversation. You've all found the paths you want to take, and are following them with such confidence, whereas I'm simply... Like Dr. Maruki said before, I ran from the truth. I couldn't handle the fact that Kasumi died because of my actions. My memories are still a bit hazy, but even when I remembered that I'm really Sumire, I didn't want to accept it. I was still running from reality, where Kasumi is gone, where I had to live for Kasumi instead of as her. No. Like I said earlier, I realized something when I saw you all striving to push onward. I can't keep running like this. But now that Kasumi's gone, I have no idea what to do with myself. Senpai, what should I do?
You have to decide. It's not my place.
You can be awfully firm sometimes, Senpai. But you're absolutely correct. I must thank you for allowing me to unload all of this onto you. I'm still not completely sure what I should do, but I plan to think more on it. I've got to figure out what to do with my life now.
Let's reform society.
Tomorrow we're going to the palace. We're going to take back the world. The real world. Rewriting reality. I would never have thought such a thing possible. Not only that, but this palace is ruled by a Persona user. How does that make any sense? I know god modding when I see it. At this point, he basically is a god, right? This shit makes Shido look small time. We need to come up with a plan. That's a good point. We should meet up tomorrow. Sounds good. Speaking of which, how should we contact Akechi-kun? I guess we could let him back in the group chat, right? Yep, that'd be quickest. Agreed. Alright, I'll take care of it. Thanks. 1 month to go, huh? We'd better come up with a plan. That time is going to go by fast.
Hey!
I can't leave, so just go to bed? Okay.
Hey, hey!
Oh, man. Ooh, 112. We're heading to the palace today, yeah? A good idea, I'd say, although we mustn't rush, of course. Yeah, honestly, if we want to accomplish anything, we gotta get out there. I agree. Is that alright, leader? Yes. Hell yeah, let's secure a route to the treasure. In that case, let's meet at the hideout after school.
Okay.
Alright, hideout after school then. Should we tell Yoshizawa? Well, we probably should still leave her alone. Tell everyone to meet at the hideout. We should all talk this over before we infiltrate the palace. Pancake Boy's back in action? He sure is. Seems everyone has arrived. Let us begin. February 3rd is the date we agreed on with Dr. Maruki. We've got to go find that treasure already. His chat background is brown, maple syrup. Haha. Once that date passes, it's over. We all get that, right? We have to discover a route by February 2nd, to be more precise. That's another way to look at it. And nice, you actually remembered.
Yeah?
Of course I did. It wouldn't be a terrible idea to secure a route sooner rather than later. We must be deliberate, however. We have no idea what's going to happen. Right. Yeah, Dr. Maruki's pretty much got the power of a god. I doubt anything is going to go smoothly. We'd better not let our guard down.
Very well. Let us go.
Whooing.
Oh, it's... Hello, everyone. You're going to fight Dr. Maruki, yes? Please, take me with you.
But you can't go in dressed like that.
Please? I'm done running away.
No daughter of mine is going out looking like that.
I can't keep relying on people.
Yas,
like
bitch,
Senpai.
slay.
I want to live life as Sumire.
Color me impressed.
Looks like she'll do just fine here.
Thank you.
In that case, we gotta come up with a code name for you.
What now?
It wouldn't be right if you were the only one going by your real name, you know?
Oh, you're right.
Joker, got any suggestions?
Leotard, Violet, and Appetite, huh? Go with Violet.
Oh, that's right. Sumire in English is violet. Yeah, that sounds awesome.
leotard. Yeah.
Violet. Yes, let's go with that.
Excellent. Now remember, everyone, Violet, not violent. Violet.
Yes, thank you for clarifying.
I am surrounded by absolute fools. Are we done? We should probably get moving.
I know. Jeez. Come on, Violet. Let's roll.
Yeah.
So what are we supposed to do now? First, we gotta secure a route to the treasure. We've gotta know where it is before we can steal it, after all. We've already checked most of the places on the map, though. Looks like we'll need to go even deeper into the palace. Hold on, let me take a look real quick.
Yes.
There's a locked security door here. I'd say this is the best place to investigate. Except I'm getting some weird shadow readings, so be careful. That's over in front of the auditorium. Let's get going. Oh! We have Velvet Room access. Perfect. Let's get Sumire one of those experience accessories as well. Get her caught up. Need to get them some weapons too. Okay.
I'll just add this.
Unfortunately, I'm probably going to need to call it there because I do need to get ready for work soon. Sorry to cut it short. I know you just arrived, but yeah, unfortunately, I've got to get ready. But thanks everyone for stopping by. I know this is a stream outside my normal usual hours. I'll go ahead and drop my socials down if you're not there. I've got a Discord server as well as YouTube and Twitter for notifications, as well as VOD uploads. Feel free to hop into that link, join our little small community we're building up. Have like a bearable work day rat. I'm gonna try. I'm anticipating it's gonna be slow, which is kind of why I stayed up tonight. Plus, I can go get energy drinks if I really need to stay up. But I'm gonna crash like a rock tonight when I get home, so that'll be nice. Anyway, I hope the rest of you have a good evening or day or morning wherever you're at, and I will be streaming again on Monday, normal time. We'll do another big-ass stream for this. See if we can get through the Royal content this weekend. I don't know if we can, but I'm gonna try. Alright. I don't think anyone I know is streaming right now, so we can't really raid anyone. But yeah. I hope you guys have a great evening. Great time. See you later. Thanks for stopping by. Bye.